Would you just look at that? Bama, Zach, Goody Goo. Keep on. I'm going to change my background to a 68. What? The heck you doing, Bama? Yeah, I remember Zach. I remember you talking about it. What's up, Spencer? Lefty Two Guns, Toolbox brother. I call. What's going on, sir? Oh, what's up, bud?
Hey,
Your voice sounds different.
yeah, I'm having issues with it now.
It sounds a little better now. Lefty, a buddy of mine from high school, stopped over today on his way home from work and gave me a few bats of some infused stuff, dude. 46%. Gotta like it. Oh, Bama's got that shitty Wi-Fi going.
Yep.
Nothing but the spinning wheel of death.
Yes.
What's your avatar there? Is that a fox body, a green one?
Yes.
Oh, not a bad looking car.
Yep.
Looks like the top's painted black there.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yep.
Oh, we have another guest. Oh, what's up?
Welcome to the Cosby Sauce Show.
I actually changed the title because just the only reason being because I didn't want to freaking. I know some people get pissed off when they see that his name and shit. So I was like, "Fuck it, we'll change it."
Oh, the butthurt people. Okay.
Yeah. Then I just put infused pre-rolls for everyone.
All right, I can dig that.
I actually, dude, my buddy that stopped over today, he just burned some. Gave me a few one-hitters of some infused flour, dude. 46%. Stuff kicked me on my ass, man. It kicked me on my ass, dude. And I just looked at the same place where
I bet.
Yeah, I just looked at the same place where he bought it, and they've got some pre-rolls that are infused that are like 49 or 50%. I might go there tomorrow and grab one or two.
You have to enjoy that on a live.
Oh, dude, that's some stuff, man. Let me tell you.
What are you rolling?
I can.
Yeah, I actually just got freshened up on the 10 millimeter Portal Live start.
I don't believe it.
Twist.
Who's breaking up? Bama or 91?
That was 91.
I think it's Bama.
Uh-oh.
Hey, don't blame it on
Is it
me.
me?
You, Bama, you came in with a weak Wi-Fi signal, so I'm guessing you. But you're good now. I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear
Then
you.
I'll drop out.
Yeah, see, it gets a little robot-y there for a second, but
Yeah.
for the most part, we can understand what you're saying.
Is mine all right?
Well, if you don't like my backdrop, I can change the backdrop to a 68.
No, that's fine, dude. Are you kidding me? That's a beautiful backdrop. You talking about the avatar? That's good. Heck yeah. Hey, Dream, how you doing? It's funny, Dream comes in here now
Dream
more than
calendar.
Pine does. Calumet. Dream Calumet.
Let's check this chat. Who else we got in here?
Rattletrap, I meant to ask you. What's up, Rattletrap? Doing okay, Spencer. Do you plan on putting like a Guardsman orange stripe over that Blue Fox to give more of the Gulf look? Because I would. If you're going to do the orange calipers, I would almost recommend an orange stripe over that sucker. What do you think, 91? Ford Tech, what's up,
Look,
brother?
I love that livery. I love the Gulf livery. I think it would look good.
Yeah, I remember Rattletrap. I saw you bitching about it. Go ahead.
You almost got to do something white as well.
Yeah. Like maybe an orange stripe with a white pinstripe next to it on both sides.
Right. Exactly.
And then put white Brembo lettering on the calipers.
Yeah, that'd be a nice touch. That would pop.
Yep.
Is making Mustangs great?
That's Ford Tech.
Okay, what's up, Ford Tech?
I got my keyboard finally. A new one.
Mike Hall, Spencer, Lefty,
Wow. Another.
Rattle
and I think
trap.
that's everybody. Rattle Trap, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man.
Damn it! You gotta stop teasing. You gotta stop teasing us. We're all falling in love with your car, dude.
Like I said, I can back it out and pull the 68 in. I'll
Wait,
put it on
60
mute and pull it in.
What is it? A '68 Mustang?
No, F100.
Truck.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. You know what? Well, if you want to, I mean, if it's not going to piss your neighbors off, but it's up to you.
What neighbors?
Oh, that's right. What neighbors? I forgot. You're out there in the
Yeah.
We'll
building.
start that bad fox up then.
All right, let me mute it.
All right. Well, no, don't
no,
mute
don't-
it.
don't mute
leave it
it.
open. Yeah, leave it open.
Hey, if the dog starts barking, just mute
That's
me.
all right. I'll mute you if it gets bad on our end.
mhm.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, and I want to hear that thing.
The dog
Although
got here
StreamYard
and-
can sometimes mess up the sound.
Back up anything goes accounts at Ford Tech. But paid is far from soon. Places around me on 8K. Damn. Well, Rattle Trap, good paint jobs aren't cheap, man. Cheap paint jobs aren't good. You know how that goes.
Hold on, let
You're
me
damn
mute
right,
that.
Saban.
I've always found that the case with paint jobs. Cheap paint jobs aren't good. Good paint jobs aren't cheap.
You can't get a good paint job for under 10 grand anymore.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not even muffling it too bad.
No. If he revs it, it will. Wait, was that just a critter I saw in his garage? Dude, did I just see a critter run into his garage and then run out of his garage?
Yeah, that was his dog.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something else.
Man, that thing sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, that's a
I
cool
hear you.
shop. I need to be one of those.
Dude, yeah, I know. He's got a nice garage. I'd kill to have that.
Me too, man. My fat ass can barely get out of my Fox without sucking my gut in and bending
It's
away.
oh, you 91. Your internet's cutting out a little bit too.
Really? Hold on. Let me put
Yeah, for a
myself on
second,
Wi-Fi.
dude. All right, hold on. Vortex like rat dog. Yeah, it's his dog. Lefty's got to be. I bailed from Mako. I've been reading reviews for the last few months now. Yeah, no, Rattle Trap. I've seen a Mako paint job that had Bondo that was literally an inch thick. Damn.
That thing sounds snotty.
Hell yeah, it does.
Oh, my Jesus.
DRZ 400 dual sport. Wait, this is Gary. This has got to be Gary. Doesn't he have a DRZ 400? Motorcycle?
I don't know. Are you awesome, DRZ 400?
Yeah, how awesome are you, DRZ? What's the channel about? Oh my god. It's about pretty lips and a lot of pot skis.
Purty lips and thick hips.
Yeah.
That is a sweet truck.
Heck yeah. Damn, we could have put that full. There you go. Dude, that truck sounds gnarly, frickin' Bama.
I got
Awesome.
dumps on it.
You got what?
Dumps.
Damn, dude, that thing sound gnarly when you fired it up.
That's an awesome truck.
You guys must be stoners. Listen to DR. Look at Gary. Oh, that's
It's got the motor out of '89 Mustang.
Hey, DRZ, why don't you get up on this panel and we'll discuss that.
Yes.
Hey,
What'd you
DRZ.
say? Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, hey, DRZ 400, what do you think of the Mach 1 Mustangs? Are you a fan?
Yeah. What were you saying, Bama? What's it got?
It's a motor out of '89 Mustang.
Oh, okay.
Sounds pretty steady.
It's converted to carburetor.
Yeah, Lefty Two Guns like, yep, that's him. Oh, all of a sudden it's Mr. Mach 1 that shows up.
You must have heard it before.
Yeah, he's going to start joining some motorcycle chats. Probably already is. See, he's been moonlighting on us.
The dog's barking again. If he comes in, I'm going to put it on mute.
Yeah, we can't even hear it.
Well,
Nope.
he comes in, that cat's in there, he's going to raise hell.
Oh,
There he
gotcha.
is.
Yeah, he came running in when you started the fox up.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was a critter or something from the freaking outside. I was like, what the hell was that? He ran in and then ran out.
That's
Mr.
what I told him to
Mach
get
1.
out of the way.
Oh, yeah. He probably didn't know where to go. He's like, shit, it's moving. Where am I going?
He's like, no, I'm gonna get run over. No.
So, yeah, 10 days. 10-day countdown.
Man, you must be getting excited.
Heck yeah. Can't wait. What's going
What's
on
up,
there,
Gary?
Gary? Mr. Potchke?
Yeah, those donuts looked amazing.
I just ate another one.
How
What'd
many
you get
are
this-
left?
Probably about 6.
What? Wait, did you buy more than what was just in that one pitcher?
Yeah, I bought a dozen.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
My daughter's coming to get the rest of them tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd fire that now. I don't know, Rattletrap. That's a good question. Wait, a NASCAR driver from this weekend's race said it? I didn't hear about that. What is the Smokies thing? What do you mean Smokies? Jesus. Oh, you ate 6 donuts, Daddy. Maki Daddy, he calls you.
I'll
Maki
be back.
Daddy.
Dog won't in.
All right, buddy. Yeah, what? 6 donuts there, Maki Daddy?
Between my wife and I, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, how many have you had today? I'm going to guess 4.
No.
Well, it's got to be at least 3.
I had 3.
Okay.
Them are some big ass donuts, though. Like those must be filling.
Dude, they're huge. But they're so freaking good, man.
I bet they are. Are they all stuffed with like Bavarian cream or whatever?
I got Bavarian cream. I got all kinds of different creams and stuff in there. I had strawberry, which my wife eats those.
Do they have any with chocolate cream inside?
Yep.
Oh God, that's where it's at, bro.
Dude, it's like a double chocolate, man. It's got the chocolate outside and the chocolate.
Yeah. Usually the chocolate inside is a nice whipped cream.
Oh yeah, they do, man. I'm
They
telling you.
know damn buttercream. They do the
I want
trick right.
donuts.
The closest thing I got is this coffee cake here, which isn't that bad.
Well, see, let's see. There's 2. I had 1, 2. Yeah, I've had 3.
So when you guys were like, "What should we eat for dinner?" You just got donuts.
I stopped and went to get pizza from there, and I was like, "Wait a minute, man! F the pizza. Let's get some punchkis."
The Shelby Master and Jimmy Eleanor GT 500. All right, hold on, dogs. God, let's see. Anybody want to take guesses on the animal of the night that we're going to come in the counter with?
Hopefully not a skunk.
And it is 45 degrees, and that's about what it was the last time I saw a skunk.
Well, at 25 degrees, I don't think they'll come out when it's cold.
No, 45. 45.
45, they'll be out.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably what it is right now.
You should smell before you see them.
What's the problem is that one dog has really good sight, dude. If they're even sitting in a bush, you can see them. I don't know
but
how.
Dogs can see at night, dude.
Yeah,
It's not like us.
yeah. Take one. Take one. 30. Go. I swear to God, they're like cow. You got to hurt them.
I have a feeling one with a cigarette and too many RC cars.
Oh God.
Subline.
What?
Didn't you say that one dog of yours was a Mexican Chihuahua
Sure is.
with long legs?
Yep. Drink.
Yep. That's what that black one you thought was acquitted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's probably the same thing. Does he have a long tail?
Yep.
Curly ears?
No, his ears is more like just a regular Chihuahua.
So they're pointed?
Yeah, they got a little point on them.
Gotcha. Yeah, mine are curlies over. But his, like I said, his hair is like screams golden retriever. His coat does.
Really?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is it a mix?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Who knows? Could be a freaking a Goldie Chihuahua or a Goldie Wah. As if you're going to mix things like that.
Yeah.
A Goldie Wah? I've never heard of that.
Well, neither, I'm just making this shit up on the fly, bro.
Oh, you
Is
should have
that like
taken
a-
credit for that. You're like, no, it's a real dog.
Yeah.
It walks and it barks.
Oh, dude, he'll bark at a freaking fly. He'll bark at a leaf blowing by him in the wind.
I got a big one like that.
That didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
That isn't
A salty animal.
Yeah.
Where is Salty?
Oh, he's probably in the bushes playing with that 4-inch pecker.
No, more
Can't
likely.
nobody drive an 18-wheeler.
He's probably
Come on.
He's probably working on his shop.
That's true.
Come
Yeah,
on.
he's probably working on his shop.
Got to get ready to move.
Pretty. Uh-oh. One got stopped. What happened here? Are they both in? Oh, they're both in. One stuck right in and you can see his ass.
So
Must not
Sublime,
be
you,
no skunk out there.
What, Gary?
Must not be no skunk out there if they come right back in.
Yeah, no. Actually, it was a very quiet, uneventful dog walking, believe it or not. And what were you saying, 91?
I was just saying, so what, are you leaving in 10 days or is your appointment in 10 days?
I have an appointment at 11 a.m. at the horsepower factory for a dyno session, and then straight to the dealership to see Ken to do the side filter maintenance for 20,000 mile maintenance and perform the recall that will flash it back to a stock tune, and then probably from there head straight to HBR to start taking stuff apart and putting stuff on.
It's going to be sweet, man. You must be so excited.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then
He's just
Thursday.
excited to go hang out with Ken. He's more excited to hang out with Ken than he is to get the parts put on his car.
Ken's
Nothing wrong with
boring.
that.
Ken's boring. No, I'm just kidding. Ken is anything but boring to hang around. I'll tell you that right now.
Just saying. Am I right or am I wrong?
Oh yeah, heck yeah. It'll be awesome. I always love hanging out with Ken.
Just
So
don't
that's
say
this
you know.
week?
Say what?
So that's this week?
Next Wednesday, the 1st. Leaving at like 2:30 in the morning. No, he won't take that Vortec. He don't touch that stuff. My dog barks at animals on TV. Dude, Vortec, mine will do the same thing. If he hears a dog growling or barking, he'll start growling or barking. Stupid.
My old dog that passed away would watch TV.
Wait.
Only dog I ever had that would literally watch TV, and the dogs on TV didn't have to bark. You just needed to see an animal on TV, and he'd go nuts.
Oh shit! I need my charger.
My beagles watch TV.
Yeah, no, my dogs don't watch TV. They just chill.
Damn, that truck looks better on TV than it does here in the shop.
No, I'm telling you, Bam, it's a sweet truck. It sounds real good too.
Thanks, sir.
Let's get this shit set up here. Oh, see if we can get our camera on.
That's the first time you guys seen his truck?
I've seen it before, but like this is actually
Definitely
the
never heard
proper
it.
lighting.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
got pictures and stuff on his Instagram, dude. It is a nice truck. The fucker's solid as hell.
What's up, Pinks? Vortec, what's going on, sir? Oh, shit. Hold on. I screwed up. Hold on. There he is.
What up, Ford Tech?
What's happening?
What's up, brother?
Oh, you know, living the dream.
Yeah, you are living the dream. Win $10,000 of parts. I'd be living the dream, too.
Oh,
I would too.
did they come in?
Yeah, he's got
Yeah, I
everything
got
now.
everything the other day. The intake finally came in.
Cool.
I meant to ask you, is that System X black or polished?
It's black.
Nice, very nice.
Yep, that's what I wanted too. He was gonna send me a regular one. I'm like, dude, I really want the black one, so I'll wait for it.
Yeah, you made the right move. They look good when they're black. I love those System X intakes.
Yeah, it's all in there on my kitchen table. My wife's loving it.
I bet.
Hey, it didn't cost her a penny, so I bet she likes it a little bit more.
Yeah,
That's always a good thing. As long as she knows that no money came out of the pocketbook for all that, I'm sure she's happy with that.
she has no idea what that should actually cost.
You didn't tell her?
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
told her it's
would.
like 10 grand probably worth of shit.
Oh, yeah, it's easy, 10 grand.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Somebody was saying that the supercharger kit alone was like 8.
It's a V3 kit, and I'm not sure how, like, if it's
I
the
think it's
full one
$4,000,
with
eh?
the fuel system and all that. I don't think it's that extensive. I think it's just the basic kit.
You can't get a System X for less than $1,000 under any circumstance shipped.
Yeah, those things have been on back order too.
Man, even used ones are $700-800, and they're not even that nice.
Yeah, I haven't even went through all the boxes yet. It's been so crazy busy lately.
Street Fox, what's going on, brother?
Hello.
Hey, Street Fox.
So,
Fox 347.
Mark, I meant to ask you.
Yeah,
So,
Street Fox.
how did the going to see Paul thing come about? Were you guys talking about that like weeks in advance, or was that just a hey, I'm coming up that way? You want to get together?
I had he had some parts that were very helpful for my project, and as a joke, I threw out, I'm like, shit, it'd probably be cheaper to drive down and pick them up than to have them shipped. And he didn't even miss a beat. He's like, yeah, come stay the weekend.
Really?
Yeah, man, and what a blast! What great people. They're exactly the way they are on the live stream. They're kind. They're humble. They're
Yeah.
fun. Sally's a riot. She's hilarious, man.
And it looks like they always have good alcohol.
You don't want for anything at their house. You're going to eat very well and you're going to drink very well.
That place is awesome. I was just watching this video and I love his garage with the 4-post lift on one side and then the 2-post on the other.
Oh yeah.
Great way to pack in a bunch of cars into a smaller garage.
And I'll tell you something. We got to go for a ride in 2 of his cars, and his son Marcus's Golf R. That little car is a violent SOB. All-wheel drive, 400 horsepower.
That's all-wheel drive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
And
R is badass. What year is it?
It's a 17, and it's got an intercooler mod. It's got a tune. It's lowered, and it's got an electric exhaust cutout. And when you open that exhaust cutout and put it to the floor, it sounds amazing. That car surprised the hell out of me.
Oh yeah, it's like the first time I drove in them. I was in the passenger seat of a Mazda Speed 3 that was tuned.
Yeah, no, it was a great time. They're great people, man.
What's up, Trump? What's up, Stupid Fast Truck? How you doing, sir?
Hey, Stupid Fast.
What's up, Stupid Fast? So I'm trying the new Crown Royal Black now. Also, really smooth. Like,
That's really pretty too.
and it comes with a black bag, which is nice.
Oh, cool.
Is it like one of those the pouches and where you pull the top at the top to tighten it up?
Yeah, but I always take the pouches out and use them for things like in the old days. I used them for my D&D dice, and I still actually have a couple of purple bags with D&D dice in them.
Good 10mm storage.
You don't seem like a Dungeons and Dragons type of guy.
Say what, Gary?
You don't seem like a Dungeons and Dragons type of guy.
I used to be.
Yeah, I can see where it could be. Yeah.
I haven't played in forever. Like I had a storage unit that was ripped off years ago, and I had all first edition D&D books that were actually first prints too, and those were actually worth money.
Yes,
and I'm pissed, but they took so much stuff that wasn't worth money. You know, it was sentimental. But those D&D, they also took all my character sheets that I had builds on, but they wouldn't work anymore because they've changed D&D since then.
Randall Trap wants to know if you're mixing.
Mixing? I have ice in it.
Mixing with water.
No, it's on the rocks.
On the rocks.
Crown Royal Black is really good. I've first time trying it. I'm gonna try it.
Randall Trap says it's delicious.
What's that?
Rattle Trap says it's delicious.
Yeah, it's. So I think I actually like regular Crown Royal better. This is a little smoother. Actually, it's a lot smoother, but I think I like the regular better because it seems to have more flavor.
Which one has the higher alcohol content?
They're all 40%.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much. So the next one I'm going to buy, I'm probably just going to get a small one, just like a 375 of the reserve. I want to try that just to try it because it keeps the peach and the apple on hand for herself.
Is that what also would be known as like a fifth?
No. 375 is like a pint.
Is that smaller than a fifth?
Yeah, that is way smaller. Like what I bought was a 750. That's a fifth.
That's the one that would usually come out of a liquor store in the middle of the night in a brown paper bag, right?
Yeah, no. A lot of people do that with pints now because fifth is kind of expensive.
Oh, gotcha.
Unless you're buying the rock gut stuff.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What's up, Fat Boy Fox? What's up, buddy?
What's up, Fat Boy? But speaking of Crown Royal, one of my buddies, he has a Camaro, and he used the Crown Royal bag as his shifter boot, and I make fun of him every time.
I have seen that done so many times too.
I need to tell him to get a bottle of that black stuff. It would look better than a purple boot and a black interior.
The black bag actually looks really sweet. But I will say the bags are not made nearly as well as they used to be in like the 80s and 90s.
Nothing is.
They're way thinner now. They won't last nearly as long. Because I still have some of the old purple ones from back in the day.
Gotcha.
That have
Sublime
moved me like 20 times, and they're still good.
What's up?
Sublime, it looked like you were like talking to God or something.
No, my TV's right up here, so it's like a Rocky 5 is on or whatever. So I just keep looking up at it every now and then.
Which one's Rocky 5?
I think it's it's just Rocky Balboa. What the hell is this? I don't ever heard of a movie just called Rocky Balboa, 2006.
Yeah, you ain't seen that one?
I haven't seen that one.
Neither have I, apparently. This will look familiar.
I haven't watched any of the new Rockies. I only watched the old ones from the 80s.
Yeah.
I did see a Facebook post today from a fake site that had showing Sylvester Stallone dead.
That sounded like Sylvester Stallone's.
Showing Stallone.
Sylvester.
He died. That ain't right. He ain't dead.
Sylvester.
They can't kill Rocky, man.
You can't kill the king of Tulsa either.
Rocky.
It's like, yo, Adrian.
Yo, Adrian, I'm done.
You know, I told my wife, the girl that he's been seeing on the Tulsa King, they should have just named her Adrian. It would have been so much easier.
Yeah, probably right.
And do you know why his face has that weird tick on it?
Nope.
From when he was born, when they went and he was breech or something, they had to cut the umbilical cord. They got a nerve in his face.
Oh.
Yeah, so he was born that way.
What was it? There was one actor that I can't remember who it was, and he was blind in one eye. I don't know. I don't think it was him though.
No, not him.
Rattle trap.
I told my wife she could stay in here. And she's like, no, people don't like me. I'm like, yeah, they do. Like,
Rail trap says LMAO cakes getting sloshed, and then it says, "I told you it was good."
well, first
Of
off,
course I'm gonna get sloshed. It's good shit, man. Come on.
I started out with 10% beers. So
Yeah.
I pretty much ate before I ate, or drank before I ate.
Oh, that's right. You were drinking those
Beer hugs, tropical beer hugs, the Goose Island IPAs.
yeah, the Goose Islands, yeah.
So I'm getting my outfit made for Holly Hot Rod to be at Ford Takeover.
All righty.
Yeah, rock on.
She's having to have no because somebody decided when we left Washington to get rid of all her stuff.
No, I'm getting a Ford outfit made.
Well, that's
Come on now,
true.
that's
She is
even-
trying to get a dress made that's got all Ford on it.
Yeah.
It's got the pony symbols. Problem is, it's out of print, so it's really hard to find the back.
Some of it. Yeah.
Dogfish header. What the hell are you talking about? Oh shit.
Dogfish header? No. Not
So
dogfish.
Rocky Balboa, that
Fish.
movie is when he was in retirement, and then he went out of retirement to fight because the champion got upset that Rocky Balboa, they said that he would beat him, and so Rocky went back out of retirement. That's what that one's for. That was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the one that's on now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. On AMC?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Brian, you see that?
She said thanks.
It will be.
I drink Dogfish Head beer. The last one, one of the ones I like is they've got a sour that's a sea salt sour, and I don't remember the name of it. It's pretty good.
What'd you say, Bama?
I said, you see that?
No. What?
Put it on full screen.
Hold on. Hold, please.
Oh, damn. Bama's got his truck in there today.
Well, yeah. We saw that already.
Hey, you missed it. Fire up. It sounds good. What are
I
those
think I
roach
can
clips?
pass it with this.
What are those, homemade roach clips?
No, it's not homemade.
Mellow.
Oh, those are the old school ones. I know those. I've seen those.
Long tweezers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your hand down in about 5 minutes.
Those are for when you're too lazy to get off the couch to pass it.
Yeah. That's right.
Come on, lay down. Lay down.
I'm sorry I wasn't in here when he brought his truck in, so I didn't see it. Those are not even
Honky's Ale Goose Island is tasty. I said honkies.
honkers. Honkers ale. Pretty good.
Honky's Ale.
Time I've had honkers is on track.
Super fast, thank you.
Hemostats. No, yeah, it's not a hemostat.
Belong to the freezer.
That does.
Gary, any progress on the? Oh, you're still waiting on parts for the Monty.
Waiting on parts for what?
For the Fairmont.
Oh,
Google.
you say Monty, I'm thinking.
Well, yeah, I said Monty. I was getting creative. 10 millimeters.
That's actually a good nickname for that car.
Yeah.
Did you say something?
Yeah, I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
Are you still waiting on parts for the Fairmont or what?
I'm
You-
looking. I'm just looking for a fuse box.
We could just
Oh.
call it Fair Monty Python.
There you go.
How about we'll just call it Fairmont gonna chase down that 900 horsepower GT?
Oh.
I would love to see that thing at Ford Takeover. I know it's not going to happen. If I could help
this
make
year,
it
well.
happen, I would. But
You never know, man. I might just throw a race seat in it and take it.
yeah, just throw a bucket in it.
Just throw a buck.
I've seen that done in some old trucks.
Screw a milk crate to the freaking floor.
I've seen milk crates, buckets, and fold-up chairs as seats in some old beaters.
Yeah, you could
One of those
strap
one of those miniature Coleman coolers you bring your lunch in.
Those are a little uncomfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the igloos. Were those fuse boxes always yellow? I actually think they were, weren't they? Weren't they in a beige, yellowish color to begin with?
Yeah, just think if I threw a Kirky seat in it, the dash, and a steering wheel, dude, that car would only weigh about 22 or 2,300 pounds.
God, yeah.
With the suspension and everything in that car, it would be fast.
Don't even put bumpers on it.
Hell no.
Where we're going, we don't need bumpers.
It's a drag race, not a demolition derby.
That's actually I really do like the old Fairmont. I think they're really nice looking. They're a classic looking car, and with that beast of an engine you're putting in it, it's gonna sound great. That's one thing I can't wait to hear is when you start it up the first time.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it either.
I know.
What I can't wait for is I can't wait to see that thing launch because the suspension is right on that car.
Did you see what Trail Trap said? You're going to be closer to 3,000 if you eat takeover. No shit.
Well, yeah, of course. Everybody's going to take me to Gappy's Rattle Trap. I'm going to hit the gas, and I'm going to spin my tires and spin my tires and spin my tires and hopefully not break my rear end.
So how cool of a shirt would this be? And I know it'd be hard to get it all there, but have a picture of the Fairmont with no bumpers, and then right below it says bumpers, ? And then it shows a picture of that Fairmont doing a wheelie out of the hole, and then it says, where we're going, we don't need bumpers.
Awesome. That would be merch I'd probably buy.
That'd be
I'd
pretty
sell
bad.
that.
You big seller.
But it's got to be in XXX.
Well, that gives you more room to put the pictures and the lettering of everything.
Pinks has a burnout machine that has not done a burnout since he got it back.
As a burnout machine.
Damn break-in procedures.
I have not burned the tires since I got it back.
You got to be pretty close to having it broken in.
I broke my rear end.
Wait, you would say what on your rear end?
Last time I did a burnout, I broke.
Oh, okay. So was it like a rolling burnout or like a brake torque burnout?
It was a brake torque burnout.
Yeah, that'll get them.
But this is stock power. This is before I had anything added to it.
That's not
I
right.
was running whatever I was with the Lund tune and the 18 intake.
Did that come? Oh, that car didn't come stock with line lock, did it?
It does.
It does?
Yeah. But
Oh, I guess
it's going to have a one button line lock because I have it out there. I have the what is it? The JP line lock, so I can line lock it with one button.
So you added it on. It didn't come with the car though.
Huh?
You added it. It didn't come with the car.
No. Stock it has line lock. You just have to
did.
menus and hold the brake and hit the button.
Oh, okay.
And then
I didn't know the S16.
again, and then hit the button, and then hold the brake, and then hit the button, and it takes 5 seconds or 5 minutes to do.
My 17 had it, so yeah, that makes sense. Never mind. My Roush had it.
They've had them since 15.
Yeah. So I don't know why. I don't know why. For some reason, I was thinking it wasn't in that Gen 2 generation, but my Roush had it. So
come on, Ford Tech Life. Let's take a look at that Mustang.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
And
This camera is all jacked up. This is my front camera, so I don't know if it's dirty or what.
I don't
Is that like?
to me.
looks good to me.
Is
Looks
that an
pretty
actual
good.
camera, or is that something you could take mobile?
It's mobile. If I flip it around, let me see what I could do here.
Get that thing turned sideways. Let's check out that bad boy.
Probably kick myself out of here. Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
Camera.
Oh hell! Don't pull a Bama.
Is that iPod or Apple? Hey, we got the. Oh, nice. I like the flag. I do
Hang
love
on.
that's looking good.
Pretty soon, California's been banning the flags.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit.
Won't be long.
You almost think they might.
There you go.
Bad as they've gotten lately.
Now we're getting ready to see sex.
Oh,
on.
you guys are gonna see how dirty it is.
That's
That's
not okay.
That's sex, baby.
Oh,
We can see through that dirt.
Look at that.
See, no bumpers.
Excuse me, why I go
It don't need them.
Yeah.
GP 350. I
Can
am.
somebody give me a napkin, please?
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't. I just spewed all over the floor.
God.
Bumpers are just to add more weight.
I got a sock.
What's that scene in American Pie when the Russian model touches that guy Jim and he just explodes?
Oh,
That was me.
I'm gonna take my truck off now.
Damn, this even got the Pegasus, the mobile Pegasus.
That is freaking. Look at the
That
tires.
is
Dude, that's
Look at the wheels.
dude.
Those are some American thrusts, I think they are.
the thrust?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the thrust wheels.
Let me go over to the
Well, I'll
light
tell you,
Be
side.
careful. You're in California, ain't you?
Yes.
What part of Cali?
California.
Oh, them are sweet.
Yeah, I've seen those. Those are nice.
Well, I tell you what, man, that is definitely sex.
Huh. Huh.
Gary,
Heck yeah.
leave them donuts alone.
Oh, you're in Are you in Northern California?
Yeah.
Dude, if I had a donut right now, I would definitely use it for something besides eating.
Ow.
Warm it up first, just not too much.
Yeah, you don't want it crusty.
Where in California are you?
I'm by the Sutter Buttes, the little smallest mountain range in the world, they call it.
Now that's a Windsor, right?
Yeah, it's a Windsor, but it's stroked. I mean, I'm sure this is for something.
Show us them beautiful rockers, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. I may have to go out back of the shed. I'll be back.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
They're just 1.6. I think they're crane.
cranes.
Them are nice.
Yeah.
I don't have a hood prop, or I'd prop her up.
Ah.
Oh,
Right
it's all
now, I
good.
was doing the header gasket on the left side. There's not a lot of room, so I've been fighting it a little bit.
Yeah. You think that's not a lot of room? Come work on my car.
Hey, yeah. No, come on. Too.
Stupid fast said it needs an LS swap.
Look at all
Stupid
that.
fast, that's a blasphemy.
That thing is beautiful. Though.
Here, we'll
beautiful.
take a little look inside.
Please do.
Get flash.
Wait a minute, man.
How long have you owned this car?
A year now, roughly.
I remember when he first got it, man. It was like he got a good deal on that car.
What? 3 children and 2 souls?
And don't
I gotta
forget
go
his
get some toilet paper.
and most of
thing's
his bone
bad.
marrow.
That thing's bad to the bone.
Yeah.
What are those old seat belts?
Why do you think he sounds the way he is? They took all his bone marrow.
That is that you know what, dude? The pony interior and everything.
Oh yeah, dude. That thing's insane.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Show the dash by where the mileage the gates cluster. Up, yeah, there you go. That's the money shot right there, dude.
Gauge.
That is the money shot. Look at that.
All the digital gauges in the world will not ever beat that.
That's
It
bad.
had the same cluster in my 65.
Does that got an original stereo in it? Or just a replica?
Yeah, it's just a radio.
That is nice though. Because
It almost makes me want to sell my 70 and go buy a 66 or 65 fastback.
Oh, jeez, that is nice.
That's
If I'm not
gorgeous.
mistaken, they sell replica radios that look old school but do like all kinds of Bluetooth and all that cool stuff.
Oh, I know they
Oh, yeah.
do, but it's just better if you have the original.
Yeah.
You know, one with it's got a string that moves the dial.
It smells really good in here.
Oh, I bet it does. I bet it does.
Smells like classic car.
Yeah, exactly.
Randall,
that-
the homeowner's going to catch you in his garage, Fort Jack.
Are those seats? Are those seats the rich Corinthian leather?
No, that's
Yeah, well, they're the real thing. I don't think they've ever been redone.
wow.
Homeowners
Congratulations. That's gorgeous.
That car is just-
Yeah, I bought it and just took it home and put it in the garage, and I've been just tinkering with little stuff. I'm dying to drive it this summer for sure. I got to get some good tires on it.
Running.
God, I wish you were closer for the cruises and stuff, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Hell,
What,
I'd be
what
sleeping
tires?
in it.
Are you north
It's
of
got
Sacramento?
Hoosier race tires on it right now.
No, what are you going to put on it?
I'm still looking at some because this is a P245 16. So those are kind of hard to find. I've seen some BFGs, I've seen some Firehawks, I've seen a few different brands. I'm not positive what I'm going to do yet.
The Firehawks are good bang for buck.
Well, they're kind of like an old school tire.
Right.
I try to, it's got Hoosier race tires on it right now for like the track. But they're all bald.
They're not bald. That's just the way they came.
Yeah, they're pretty rough. They've been in there a while.
I love that hood.
They look kind of rough.
I did have the wheels all shined up, but it's sat in here in the gas or in the garage for a while. So there's a battery cut off. The battery's in the back. It actually has a fuel cell. This thing's a race car. It takes race gas. I'm pretty sure the compression, I'm not sure everything yet. I'm still getting information from old people that had worked on it and different stuff.
How
So
many
the
now?
cars are around the area there for a while, right?
Yeah, I raced at the Thunder Hill, which is like Northern California. It's a big racetrack.
How many Nagas lost their lives for those seats?
That is so freaking
Thanks
awesome.
for showing us that, Vortex. That was awesome, bro.
Yeah,
All
I'm
of
gonna
them,
switch it
Guys,
around here.
all of them.
What'd you say, Vince?
Oh, stupid fast. I was answering his question. I said all of them. All the
Yeah,
Nagas.
pretty much.
My fox body's jealous though. It's outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you for making that choice, and I'm a Fox body guy. If I had that at home, my Fox body'd be sitting outside under a cover too.
If it was in Northern California, it's cold,
Exactly.
possibly snowing up there.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some snow like Thursday. It's supposed to snow down to 500 feet.
How far
Yeah,
are
I
you
saw
from
that.
Shasta?
How far is what?
How far are you from Shasta?
I'm really close. I'm on that northern end. I'm like probably 60, 70 miles from Redding and Shasta and all that up there.
Okay. Yeah, I know that area pretty well. I used to live up down that way. I used to live in my dad used to live at Anchor Bay, right off of Shasta, and my brother used to live in Redding.
Yeah, I actually lived in Red Bluff when I was a kid for a while.
Yeah, not a bad area. Yeah,
Stupid
Northern
fast.
California is nothing like Southern California. For one, there's more Republicans that live up there.
It's definitely red up here.
It is definitely, yeah. But it's so outvoted by what's down south that
Exactly.
it doesn't matter. Northern California needs to split from California, kind of like Eastern Oregon or Western Oregon. No, Eastern Oregon is trying to do right now, and they almost have enough votes to do it.
Yeah, they're
They're
working on that actually.
much larger Idaho may happen here soon.
They call it the state of Jefferson if they do that split of California.
What they're talking is Greater Idaho. They join with Idaho and become Greater Idaho.
What are you?
You mean?
Idaho? Idaho?
Yes.
Oh,
Greater Ho.
Stupid fast. All right, so stupid fast. He's had it for about a year, coming up on a year now. That's how long he's had the car. And yes, I remember those commercials. You want a Shasta?
When he first got that car, man, I was just amazed with that thing because he stole that car.
Oh yeah.
I got a good price for sure. You guys
Yeah.
want to guess what I paid for that? Somebody?
11 nut.
I know
40,
something like that'd be worth up here, and it's a lot of money.
It
46. I'm
ran
guessing.
too. I mean, it needs some work, but it runs and it's nasty too. It's really nasty.
46. I'm guessing.
No, less than that.
This guy, the guy that used to own this, has passed away. So he's up in heaven looking down to see what kind of Ford guy he wants his car to go to, I'm sure.
36.
Okay, right nut.
less.
You know how much, Gary?
I remember him telling us.
Yeah.
Oh no, not again. Hold on.
Are you guys ready to start crying? This is terrible. It gives me the chills still right now talking about it.
32.
I got this for 12 grand.
What? Shit.
And the
I
guy,
get high. That pisses me
the
off.
guy that I got it from is a longtime friend of mine, and he paid 10 for it.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I remember when he got it, he told us how much he paid for it, and I remember.
I don't remember that.
Hey, I remembered because I was like, and Rich GT350's like, I'll give you your money back. I'll give you 25 for it right now. Remember?
Yeah, double.
Yeah.
But I didn't buy it to flip it. I mean, I've wanted one of these. This thing's gonna go to the grave with me.
Dude, that car.
Good for
is
you, man.
freaking- I'm telling you,
Hey,
that car. You got the deal on that car because that car was meant to go to you.
That's what I was
right.
thinking. Something's up there looking for sure.
You know,
Wait a minute.
because-
Ford Tech Life, you got that car for 12 grand, and you won that $10,000 lot of parts.
Yeah.
Are you lucky? Like, do you have a horseshoe
No,
up your ass?
I'm not. I don't even play the lottery because I lose.
You have a horseshoe up your ass.
Send some of that luck our way.
I tell you.
The lottery, he would have won that $1 billion lottery a while back.
Yeah, you know.
Pick me some numbers. I'll play them more.
Yeah, but you know the thing about it is, good things happen to good people, man. I must be horrible.
God graced you with me, Gary.
There you go. That's all I need. I got you
Hey,
guys in my life. It's a great thing. But yeah, like I said, because I remember when he got it, and Rich GT350R, dude, he was freaking going. He wanted that car so bad.
Yeah. No, the thing is, though, it's not a real GT350. It is a clone car.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. That car is worth 60 grand.
It's a fastback.
Yeah.
That car's worth 60 grand all day long.
I would
Yeah.
say it's worth more. The more north you go north of the border, it's worth a lot more.
It is an A-code car, so it came with a 4-speed. It's it was a GT basically, V8, not a hypo.
All right. But that car, I'm saying, the way that car is sitting right now, before you do anything to it, is worth 60 grand.
Yep, I believe that.
I'd kick my girlfriend out for that.
Yeah, it's
worth
like
more up
money
north
in the bank.
than Canadian dollars, so doesn't count.
No, but
Stupid
even
fans wants to know if you'll buy a lottery ticket for him.
Jake, come here.
Stupid fans wants to know if it's always been in California.
Yeah, I can't see the comments on here.
Yeah, Stupid fans wants to know if the car has always been in California.
Yeah, it actually was built in San Diego, whatever that factory is down there. I think it's San Jose, one of those right down there.
That's awesome.
wow. Hey, Barbecue Mike, you might not have ever won anything, but you're getting a smoking deal on a Paxton coupe, so that's still pretty good.
Yeah, he is getting a smoking deal on that.
And
So,
if you didn't win a Mustang in the past, it's because you were meant to get this one.
Ford Tech, I broke down and bought a T-shirt from Stang Mode's giveaway on 20 times every day. So I got 700 tickets to win a 500.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wow.
got that text that's last minute, get your, and I
Yep.
had to fight myself not to enter that. I probably should have.
Yeah.
It's not over yet, is it? Or is it over?
No, I'm sure not. No.
Yeah, I may buy a shirt too.
I mean, dude, 700 tickets, I guess. What the heck? I still, at least I get a T-shirt out of it. You know what I mean? If nothing else.
Yeah,
much
when I won Foxcast thing, I bought one key tag.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I remember. What, Gary? What'd you say?
How much is the shirt?
$35.
And you got 700 tickets?
Yeah, because normally it's for every dollar you spend, you get one ticket, but it was 20 times per for a couple days. So basically, for every dollar you spent, you got 20 tickets.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, you guys watch Old Man Garage?
Some people here
I
do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you know he's gonna be giving that box away. He bought it a while ago.
eventually.
Oh, give that away?
If Billy don't end up keeping it, his eyes are all big. He likes it.
Nah, he just got one.
Yeah, but I think he likes that one more. He would give his up. We'll see.
Well, that's fine. I'll take the one Billy's got.
Yeah, it's pretty clean. I like those weld wheels.
I would rather have the one Billy's got.
Tech, I was going to say, the fact that you won all that stuff from Caleb, dude, you almost are. I would feel obligated to get that shit on the Fox body and get that sucker to Ford Takeover this year, dude. That would be badass.
This year, that would never happen. As it is, right now, I've been working on this. This is on the operating table. The other car is out there. Maybe summertime, I might be able to start putting this shit on. I'm going to have to do something with a couple things like injectors, fuel system, ECU. I may have to freaking get a Holly to make it really work right.
Gotcha. What's up, MGI?
Hey, MGI, how's it going, man?
Hey, Sublime, he's almost as far away from Ford Takeover as I used to be. Almost.
Like what? Like 17 hours or something?
It's a good long ways, depending on the route.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was way the hell up there. It was 20 some hours from Washington, over 20.
If I did go to that, I'd have to fly, and I'd have to rent a Mach-E or something.
So wait, Pinks, last year's Ford Takeover, you were still living in Washington?
No. Year before.
Oh, okay.
I got here last February. I've been here now a year. I haven't even been in my house a year yet.
Gotcha.
I didn't get my house till first or second week of March.
MJI, you just missed it, buddy. If you back up the stream about 10 minutes, frickin' Fortec just showed off that beautiful frickin' GT 350 clone car.
It's all dusty. I feel bad. It looks a lot better when it's clean.
What year is it, right? The 66 or 7?
It's a 65, but somebody
65.
told me those gauges are 66, the round gauges.
Gauge,
But I think that's just the premium package with the round gauges. Gary would know.
The gauge in that is a 66.
Okay, somebody told me the GT premiums came with the round gauge on a 65.
If it's a late 65, it'll have the 66 gauges in it.
Yeah.
That's got to be it.
Will it have the month it was billed inside the door?
It should have. If the
There you
tag's
go.
on it, it will.
There you go,
Yeah, I
Kirk.
have. All I ever did was looked up the VIN to see that it was an ACO car. But let's look. We'll see.
Do the door? Yeah, I was gonna say, do the doors have any stickers still on them?
Yeah, they do. Let me
yeah.
turn this around.
Like a flashlight. Check that sucker out.
Should when and where it was built.
Somehow I did know that it was in San Jose. I don't remember by the VIN tag.
San Jose?
San Jose or San Diego, wherever there was a factory down there.
I don't remember a Ford. Oh, well, I don't remember. Yeah,
Back then.
I don't remember where Ford factories were in the 60s. I know they had some on the West Coast, but
My car was built in November of 2020, and I took possession in December of 2020. It was definitely a late build. One of the last ones.
it's like my first Ford Focus I had was a late build 14, but the one I have now is an early build, so they're actually different. Have smaller brakes.
I would always prefer a late build, man, because if there's any bugs, they get them worked out by the end of the year.
Well, yeah, like I said, for the late build, they changed the shock towers and they increase the brake size on the front rotors, but that's all going to be moot once I change out the brakes. So,
I
and
lost my flashlight.
Mike Hall, yes, they do.
What bin would you recommend? Or what website would you recommend?
There's one I use. There's one I use particularly for Fox bodies. I'll find it and I'll send you the link on Instagram, Mike, and you'll be able to check out for your coupe.
Okay.
I don't remember it off the top of my head, but yeah, no, I entered the VINs of my two cars, and it'll give you everything: assembly plant, regional sales office, date of production. It'll give you all the trim codes, the paint codes, the axle codes, the engine codes.
I'd tell you if I was on my computer.
Ooh, what does that say right there? Buck what?
Buck Blair was the guy's name.
Buck
You
Blair.
can actually look him up. Yeah, I think I did find some stuff on him.
Really?
That's cool, man.
That is cool, dude. That's prominence, man. That's what that is.
You should name it Uncle Buck.
BLAIR.
Nice one, stupid fast.
Yeah.
Rip.
BLAIR, I believe. Yes. All right, here we go.
Let's see here.
You got all kinds of information.
Let me see here.
Can you
Try to get this right. Can you guys see anything?
Yeah.
As long as Gary sees it.
Let me get my glasses.
He's like, I can't see shit.
I can read it.
Hey, MJI 91 or 91. My MJI asked if you could send him that link too.
Yes, sir, will do.
Pull that back a little bit.
There you go, right there.
Okay, go to the right.
Date 10U axle 1 trans 5. Is that what that
Okay,
says?
yeah. Go to the very first. Go to the VIN.
Yeah, you're getting too close to it and it's blurring out.
No, he's right there.
The warranty number?
There's the A code.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the A code there. But let me.
I'm trying to.
Hold
Let
on.
me try to turn it sideways.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh man.
Perfect, right there.
Yeah, right there.
63B. I can't really read above it. I know the X is color. Trim was F6. Date was what? 10U?
63B is body.
09
Oh, body?
433 24
What is 10U on the date? Is that October?
33.
I believe so. DSO is district sales office.
Yeah.
No, man. That's your color, your trim. That's the DSO. That's not. No. The date is.
Oh, that's
10U.
what that is. My bad. My bad.
See the date? 10U.
Yeah.
So that's October.
Not sure on those ones.
That means it could qualify to be a late build to have those stages, the gashes. Gashes, stages. How about gauges?
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing, but I've had a lot of smoke though.
We are
And a lot of sweets.
My 10 millimeters feeling pretty moccasin.
Yeah, I've switched over to Jameson again. So
Oh, there you go. There you go, MJ. There's a little peek. Oh, he had it all. Oh, you already covered it all up?
Yeah.
That's fast. Damn.
You got
my cats are in here.
Oh, God. Oh,
They've been
yeah. I
trying
wouldn't
to
want them running
jump
around
up
in that
on
car
me.
either. Try turning in a warranty
get it
claim on that number and see.
Shined up one day, and I'll have to open it up again. So,
Hey,
what'd you
Sublime,
think, Gary? What'd you come up with?
I'm looking.
Oh,
Sublime,
a warranty claim on that number. Yeah.
What's up, 91?
I'm just gonna mute my Mike for a second. Mike dropped me out. I'm gonna get the link for MJI and Mike.
All right, sounds good. So, what's called Stupid Fest said, try turning in a warranty claim on that number and see what Ford says.
On that warranty claim number?
Yeah.
It's funny what they used to call it, you know?
Yeah, I need to get a warranty claim.
So that was the A code. There was a 289 four barrel car. Oh, dude, that car's so freaking sweet.
That was the 289 4-barrel?
Yes.
but it wasn't the hypo is the thing.
No,
But the K codes are hypos.
Yeah, the K code is a 289 high performance.
No, Bama's switching his truck out and I can't hear it.
Yeah.
Sound off or something.
He muted himself.
What the hell?
I can't unmute him. I just tried.
I know.
Somehow, though, I read that it was built at some factory. I wanted to say San Jose or San Diego, something like that. San something.
Probably
San Jose is where they were built.
Is that near the old GM factory that became the Tesla factory?
So that thing was built in July of 1965.
No. Is that 10?
So right in the middle.
July?
July of 1965.
Okay.
So wait, if it was built that early, would that explain why it has those gauges?
That late?
But to see, he thinks that it might have been a deluxe interior, and it could have been because it's the pony interior. You see what I'm saying? And the pony interior was the deluxe interior. So if they use that gauge on a deluxe interior, it could be possible. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, it's got all that wood grain too. So yeah, that could make sense.
That's what I'm saying. So with the pony interior, if that's the original interior, then that gauge might have came with the car. He might be right. And then they just
supposedly when the guy bought it, he immediately turned it into a race car and took them seats out and put them up in the barn. And when I bought it, it had race seats, and they gave me the fucking seats later. I couldn't believe it.
Wow. That means they were in really good shape probably when you got your hands on them.
They're pretty dusty, but yes.
So 72 is San Jose. It's the 72 where it was built.
Okay.
Cool.
Where is the old San Jose? I got to look that up, see where that is, because that's before my time. But I used to live in San Jose.
Well, Shelby Speed was down there somewhere too.
That place was built in 1930.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So what's the body code on it? Anybody remember?
63 something.
63A.
Might have been.
Nobody screenshotted it. You should have screenshotted it.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing.
If it was a 63B, that's the luxury interior. The 63A is the standard interior.
Let me put my glasses on and all.
Hold on.
What digit is that? What number?
It'll be right under body.
63B. It's a 63B. I just backed it up and looked at it on YouTube.
Oh, that was the luxury interior because it's got the pony interior and the wood grain. So they may have. You'd have to look it up to see if that gauge came with that car.
It's a 63B is the body code.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Fastback, luxury interior, body code. So yeah, it was the deluxe interior.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
That's
the
awesome.
cluster reads 42K on it. I'm sure if he actually raced it all the time, it may be original miles is what I was thinking.
So the R, so the first thing is the year. So it's 65. That's the first number. Okay. The second number is an R. So the car was built in San Jose, California. All right. And then after that is an 09, which means it's a fastback. And then it's got an A code, which is a 289 4-barrel engine.
Is there anything in the VIN that dictates the 4-speed?
The actual
transmission there. The transmission's there.
Yeah. And it has, somebody said I can't put power brakes on this or I can't put a regular booster because of that 4-speed mechanism, the arm and all that shit.
Later, Bama.
Night, Bama.
Take care, Bama.
Take it easy, Bama.
I've never seen a manual shift with power brakes.
Because of that bracket assembly is what I've been told.
And it could be.
Okay, so I was just reading. So the San Jose plant went into operation in 1955 to replace the old plant in California, and I don't remember what the name of it was, that was built in 1930.
Okay, I knew what it was.
So it produced most of their Ford's bread and butter modeled, the Falcon, the Maverick, and the Mustang 2, including most of the Mustangs that went on to become Shelby models between 65 and 70, as well as both of the 68 Mustang GT390 fastbacks used in the production of Steve McQueen's Bullet movie.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Also, the West Coast manufacturing location for the Fairlane, Torino, Pinto, Escort, and Edsel, Ranger, and Pacer.
My pleasure, my call.
Well, I ain't no real man then because I need my power brakes.
The Comet, Cougar, Montego, Bobcat, Capri, and Lynx were also assembled there. And
The Lynx
trucks. It was a 1.5 million square foot
the blessed Lynx
roof assembly plant. It was huge.
Well,
Sublime.
Carroll Shelby built those Shelby Mustangs in a freaking airplane hangar.
Yeah, but they closed the place in 1983.
Yeah, I have nightmares every time I hear the word Lynx.
So it has a 9-inch rear end with disc brakes on it in the back.
It's pure sex, dude. That car, man, I'm telling you what.
And the front's got coils. It's got coilovers with that. What the heck's that system that it has?
Just imagine this picture at Ford Takeover with Ford Tech's car, Mr. Mach 170 Papa Mach, and freaking Big Sticks things, freaking Mach 1. Oh my God, would that be?
And MJI's, man.
Oh, that too, yeah.
MJI's wife.
MJI's wife's car. Oh my God. Speaking of which, MJI, you need to make that car, both of them there, dude. That would be so awesome.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something. If you put all those cars together, you'd have to give everybody a sock.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll be like, here, we're giving you a free sock. Please don't let us see you use it.
Mustang porn.
Because I keep reading about this
Turn
plant.
your back, baby. Turn your back.
When the plant closed in May of 83, it assembled a total of 2,660,665 vehicles. Back in 83, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's like one of their main factories then besides Michigan, probably.
The final car built on the last day of production was a bright red Ford Escort 3-door hatchback.
MJI, you just posted on Instagram today about how you can't wait till a Ford Takeover 2023. You better be there, sir.
Yeah, you better be there, MJI. Damn it.
You better be there.
But I guess the Ford plant actually built San Jose up. It wasn't a huge city before them. They brought in so many people. There's over 6,000 employees back in '55, which just really boomed that area. And that became Milpitas.
Ford Motor Car Company did that everywhere they built plants.
Yeah.
Dearborn. Not only did they do plants there, they built hospitals and everything else for the workers.
They built schools.
Exactly. They built that's what it was saying is they built so many communities that were like all 75% Fordies, as they called them back then.
Right.
And it was the huge, great communities that all were great, good friends with each other because, good communities because they all worked at the same place and they were all like Ford had a problem when they started building some of the non-Ford stuff at that plant, but they smoothed it over, like the Edsel was built there and
well, that stuff like that, but they also built a lot of stuff for the military too during the war.
Yeah.
They built Jeeps and everything.
Japanese imports for the shutdown of the California plant.
That sucks, MJI. Damn it. Well, maybe it's still early enough where things can happen, man. Hope so, man.
Most importantly, I hope your knee gets better, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have been to that Ford plant because it was turned into the Great Mall of California, and I've been to that mall more times than I can count when I was young.
My car was built. I
had no idea that used to be a car factory.
Wait, did you say the Mall of America?
No, the Great Mall. It's called the Great Mall of the Bay Area.
Hey, wait. So MJI is going to be out of work for a couple months, man. That's what's going to hurt him the most.
Oh,
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Why?
Hopefully they give him some kind of workman's comp or something. Well, I guess if he's not hurt on the job, that ain't happening. What am I saying?
Well, no, they could have S&A because, like where I work at, we have S&A, so we get like 60% of our pay.
Oh, like almost like an unemployment type deal.
Yeah,
but still, taking a 40% pay cut is rough.
Oh, I get it, and I've been there, done that.
Yeah, get well, brother.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, short-term disability, but like I said, disability don't pay much, man.
My car was built. My Mustang was built at River Rouge Plant, Dearborn.
Right down the street for me, buddy.
So that mall is 1.4 million square feet, which is dwarfed by the Mall of America at 8.2 million square feet. But it's still in the top 10 of malls.
Short-term display. Oh, nice, MJI. Hopefully that helps. Driving manual and loading cars won't be easy. Oh,
it's your clutch leg? Damn.
Every stupid fuse box that I look at is the tabs are broke just like the ones in my Fairmont.
Just like the one, yeah, that's everything I've seen that I've looked at for old cars like that. They're always broken off.
MJ and I got a good solution to this. You bring the 83 there. We swap. You drive mine, I drive yours. This way you got to drive automatic. You don't have to worry about a clutch foot. And I'll have fun in the 83. That works.
So what you need to do is see if anybody, Gary, in the 3D printing area is printing replacement fuse boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Because they can do that and do it fairly cheap, and it'd be just as good.
Yeah.
You know, I got a buddy of mine that does it. I wonder if he could just take my fuse box and make one.
It's possible if he can get a diagram for how it's made or a drawing set, 3D model, anything. If he's got a scanner, he can scan it in and do it, no problem.
You said it at the same time. Stupid Flash Plus typed it. The exact same thing.
Hey, Gary, would my parts car fuse box work for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have a conversation, buddy.
Well, there you go.
3D printing's the way to go anymore for replacement stuff like that. That's hard to find.
I sense a fuse box crossing the border.
What year is that? Mark?
It's an 88.
It should work. He's looking now.
You can always go with an aftermarket fuse box if you really need to, and just build a fuse panel and just wire it the way you do in a race car.
Ford text.
If it works for you, Gary, it's yours, brother.
I'm looking, man. What,
Oh, come on, MJ. You got the wife to go. I got my wife to go this year. Took a little bit of arm twisting.
Oh, no, here you go. That's where you could do MJ. Although she would never let that happen. Never mind. I'm not even going to suggest that. Get that 67 on the trailer. Bring that out, and I'll drive that. He could drive the 500, and I'll drive the 67.
I would love to see that 67.
I don't want to see you burn the clutch out of his 67.
I know how to drive. I had a Roush. I know how to drive.
Yeah, but you ain't never had a 67 with a big one.
My God.
A 67's clutch is completely different from one.
I've driven old school cars with heavy ass clutches. I know what it's all about. I know.
You see the bell housing on that thing? That'll tell you something.
Oh my Lord.
My Fox body gives me leg cramps if I get into heavy traffic.
Hey, Barbecue Mike, when you come, I'm going to want some sauce too. Bring it. I will buy it.
You're going to need more of the sauce, Mike, to get her there. You're going to need some.
Hey, if you bring the sauce, I ain't buying shit. I'm wanting it for free. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, Ford Tech, your Fox body, are you running like a double hook aftermarket quadrant with a firewall adjuster?
Not yet. I was looking at that Maximum Motorsport one. It's a little spindy, but Funky said that one's like the best one to get.
Maximum Motorsports, you never go wrong. But I have the Steeda set up, and I like it too.
Yeah, mine's stock right now, and that fucker. If I get into heavy traffic, I had to pull over one time and freaking jump out, walk around.
Legs started cramping up on you?
Oh yeah.
I have leg cramp problems, so yeah, that could be a problem for me too.
I drink a lot of water too. That thing's it's stiff.
Yeah, those Steeda ones or even Maximum Motorsports, you can really adjust them however the hell you like them, so that's always nice.
Okay, so
clutch. I miss the lever clutches.
MJI, here's what you do then. You say, okay, honey, well, let's just keep an eye on the weather. If the weather looks like it's going to be good, you usually get a 2-week out window. The weather looks like it's going to be in the 60s and 70s. Be like, we got to go. Like, the weather's perfect.
And if it's not, you tell her it's going to be perfect anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Then don't let her look at the Weather Channel. Oh, she's got a hydrologic?
Oh my God. Okay, Mike. Yeah, whatever, bud.
Nothing like the old. That's not even stock. Wasn't the 67 a stock lever?
Ooh, hydraulic. All right, that's right up my alley. Good.
The hydrologic clutches are super smooth.
Yeah, that's what's come out. That's like what comes on the S550s, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So like in my Pinto, it was a lever clutch. My clutch pushed and it moved a bar that pulled the clutch out. That
Like a
was it.
Z-bar?
Huh?
Hydrologic.
Like a Z-bar?
Pretty much. It was just direct connection basically. So
Oh, okay, I got you.
and it pulled. I pushed the clutch down, it pulled it back, and released the clutch. I released it. It went forward and engaged the clutch, or vice versa. Never mind. I'm saying that backwards.
Mark, I'm telling you, it looks like the exact same fuse box.
Well, Gary, search no more. We'll talk about it tomorrow, and I'll get it to you.
Lever on a fulcrum, basically.
You're awesome, dude. I don't give a shit what Sublime said about you.
I don't listen to what Sublime says about you. I still like you.
About you, Pinks.
Oh, I don't like myself. Okay.
And Gary, what I can do for you is I can cut the wires so that way no tabs break and you can do it your way, you know?
You're awesome, man. We'll talk about it.
Cut the wires a little long. That way, if he needs to, he could just splice them in.
Yeah, use some wire nuts like from Funky's car.
No, solder splicing. Jesus.
Man.
Wire nuts are not for cars.
Solder splices with heat shrink.
Butt connectors.
Too funny.
Not even butt connectors, bud. Not even. Solder splicing with heat shrink. It's the only way to go.
Yeah, MJ. I just tell her it's a mini vacation, like my call said.
That's what it is for me. So my vacation every year for years was the 4 or 5 days I took off work to go to Maryhill Loops to do the hill climb, which was just 2 days, but I take off extra time just like the day before and the day after. That was my vacation for the year. That was it. Any weekend I could get out to the track, that any weekend day I could get to the track or get to a track in the afternoon after work, that was just vacation time for me. You're right, they do. Butt connectors look like ass or butt. Trying to look something up on my phone and now I've completely forgotten what I was looking for.
Hey, Sublime, what brand are those pulleys you're putting on your car?
Just one, Grip Tech.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just the pulley on the supercharger?
Yes.
Okay.
What size are you going to?
2.85.
And you're at a 3 now, right?
3.05, I believe, is stock.
Okay, so you're going down 0.2?
Yeah. Good go.
It's my wife's vacation. Yeah, I know that feeling there. MJ.
Yeah.
Oh man.
MJI, she'll have a good time there.
My wife likes meeting the people. She likes, I mean, she already knows Nicole, so she likes Nicole. She met her when she was down here. So that's great. And she really likes her, so.
Well, there ain't nobody gonna like my wife because she's just mean and hateful.
No, she's not. Stop that.
And she'll outdrive every one of us.
Yes, probably.
She can drive. I'll give her that, dude. She can drive.
Rattle Trap, I think Gary's trying to get himself thrown into that flea-infested doghouse.
Kim was really nice to me last time when I met her. So yeah.
Her doghouse is probably a whole lot worse than the flea-infested one.
Whose doghouse?
Kim's, when she puts you in it.
She ain't put me no damn doghouse. Me and her
She
be-
will when she hears what you just said.
She's
Hold
probably
on, let me timestamp this. Okay,
don't
so
worry,
124, 1 hour, 24 minute, 45 second mark. All right, here we go.
The really crazy thing is, Sublime, is I think my wife and your wife would get along really well.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Just from the one time I met her and everything I've seen, yeah, I think they would get along really well. They seem to be very similar.
Yeah, it does super fast. Actually, he's already got it. Ken's already got the belt and the pulley and the plug.
Hey, Gary, when you are in the doghouse, is it Amish built and quite comfortable?
Yes.
Yes, it is. And it's got nice lights in it too.
And
So
it even comes with hotkeys.
I'm thinking about buying those for my garage.
Dude, those lights are awesome, dude. I'm telling you right now.
And I like the way you have them around the edge instead of overhead.
Right.
Yeah, because I used to have sidewall lights in my last garage, and they came in really handy.
They're horrible for filming YouTube videos.
I use those lights in my garage too.
I didn't say
Yeah, they're good for working on the car and cleaning the car, but they're horrible for video.
Yep.
Yeah, because they're always in the camera lens.
Yep.
But I got to get rid of those ones I have overhead on mine. The screw-in ones, they're blinding.
Why, my video sucked because of the lighting? Is that what you just said?
I don't think Pink heard you, Gary. You might want to say that one more time.
My lights suck. My video sucked because of the lighting.
Oh no, I didn't say that. Your videos are actually really good in your garage. They're awesome. You have your lighting overhead though, not on the walls.
Yeah, they got it. I got it kind of like in a square.
Yeah, and that's what I need to do instead of what I have now, because my lighting, I have to like set my cameras up in certain places so the light's not glaring.
Thanks, Stupid Fast. I appreciate it.
Looks so much. I watch most of them.
Yeah,
yeah.
suck horribly. That's why I watch them all.
Forget the dog.
I do know that.
Really enjoying watching you working on the wiring harness. I really am, because I hate wiring because it's what I do for a living. So watching somebody else do it and struggle with it even a little bit is always fun for me. Because
Pinks takes pleasure in your pain, Gary.
Automotive wiring, the only thing worse than that is aircraft wiring. That is the only thing worse.
Well, you don't have to worry about me doing any aircraft wiring, that's for sure.
I used to, so it's been a long time. I think the 90s is when I left Boeing. What's up, Jamie?
Hi, Jamie.
I hate automotive wiring, but I'll take it before doing Bondo and body work any day.
Oh, hell yeah! You agreed.
Bondo is like the bane of my existence. I'll live with a dent.
When I got a car one time and found out and realized it had Bondo on it, and I went to figure out how much, and I chipped away, and I probably pulled about 4 pounds of Bondo off of a small quarter panel.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then I saw how bad it was. I ended up just buying a new quarter panel for like $30 and replacing it and just having it painted.
So my uncle had a bump shop up in the UP there, right? And so he had a car and he was working on it, and he had asked me, he says, "Do me a favor and get that grinder and start cutting with a cutting wheel on it and start cutting that quarter panel off for me." That quarter panel was literally made out of Bondo. Literally formed and everything.
I've seen that done before, like they were doing a clay model or something.
I'm telling you, dude, it was just unreal. My uncle was laughing at me because I was full of dust and I hate Bondo dust.
Well, you guys saw the video of the roof of my parts car. They put that shit on by the gallon.
Yeah, and then if you get the new Bondo that's got the fiberglass crap in it, it's even worse. At least try and get the dent out before you fill it with Bondo. Don't just put the whole hole in with Bondo. Bondo is meant for small things that you just can't get creases out of.
On the hatch on my parts car, they went from an LX spoiler to a GT spoiler, so they had to fill like 8 holes in the middle of the deck lid. And what they ended up doing was they took a ball peen hammer, sunk the hole down, and then put a glop of Bondo on top.
I would kill them.
Whack them.
They deserve that. They deserve. Well, no, they don't deserve death, but they do deserve a good tongue lashing.
Yeah.
I've seen those guys take Bondo, slap it on newspaper, slap it on the side of the car, and walk away, come back, and grind all that newspaper off of it. They called it a cold patch.
Seriously.
Yep.
I hate people like that. I really do.
I'm telling you, man.
The most I ever did with Bondo when I was working and helping out at the garage body shop when I was a kid was we would put Bondo in those little teeny spots that we could not get flat or rounded perfectly. Then we would put Bondo in. It was so little. We bought one of the small cans of Bondo, and that was like 100 times more than we needed.
Right.
You know, and we just put a little bit in, smooth it off, and there'd just be a teeny bit of Bondo in there just to make it smooth because we couldn't get a crease out. And it's a body panel you couldn't buy at the time. This is in the 80s. So buying body panels wasn't quite as easy as it is now. Or we couldn't find one at a wrecking yard that wasn't already destroyed. You know, that's the only reason we ever did that.
In all honesty, Barbecue Mike, if you're looking for somebody to paint that car and this and that, I would definitely talk to Funky.
100%.
Oh yeah, Funky's actually pretty damn good. Even with a rattle can, he's probably pretty good.
Because I think Funky would enjoy painting that car because that car looks like it's pretty clean and he wouldn't have much to do. You know what I mean?
And he'd teach you how to do it as well and let you do some of it, you know, the jams or something.
Right.
When it comes to painting the car, I don't care how much I've learned. I'm still letting the man that knows more than me do everything.
I actually used to be really good at painting cars when I was about 17. I was good at it, but my hand's not that steady anymore.
Pink.
Man, I've painted so many demolition derby cars in my life, and my other truck that I actually painted properly myself. That was an experience, man. It was all about the prep work. I spent 2 weeks sanding that damn truck down, and that paint job stuck. It stuck the life of the truck.
Did you do a sand or a wet sand?
Oh, I just did a dry sand.
See, I was doing, last car I did was a wet sand, and it took me probably a week and a half to fully sand that thing down and get it ready for paint.
Oh yeah, this was just
a small car.
No, this was just a 95 GMC Sierra I used to use to tow my derby cars. Like I painted it with Rust-Oleum, but in a gun. Came out really nice, actually.
Yeah, Rust-Oleum works really well. But
when I was a kid, that's what I do. I would get the cars primed and prepped for my dad. When he got off of work, he would come home and paint them.
Nice.
So I would do it. So after he would go, I'd get everything primed, I'd get it prepped and everything, and tape the windows and everything on it. Then he would come and go over everything, make sure everything was straight, and then he would lay the paint on it.
If I ever have to paint a car again here, I'm just going to Dexter my garage and do it in my garage.
Yep.
But that was back when they used lacquer, though, dude. And lacquer, you could paint. You could use. I don't care if you was in a sandstorm, you could paint it, sand it out.
Well, that's lacquer paint. Which
Super fast. That's good.
Fine quite as well, but oh my god, it was so easy to paint with.
It is super fast. He's like, fine or coarse snap.
You probably find that. If she rolled it.
Here, Jamie said she used to use a roller to paint her Jeep, and then super fast said, fine, coarse or nap.
Hey, wait a minute now. I want to tell you something. That little girl that her and her dad did that Falcon. I can't think of the name of the thing now.
Well, of course, she used course.
She rolled that car. She did all the primer and everything on it. She took it somewhere and the guy painted it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to get out of here real quick. My battery's down at 5%. Sorry to interrupt, but
no worries.
No.
Thanks for coming in, brother.
Thanks for showing us that car.
I really appreciate you showing us that car, man, because that car is just freaking beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, that was
Yeah.
a treat.
Ford Tech
Well, I
Life.
can't wait to shine it up and then really show you guys. So
I
it's
love
coming.
looking at it the way it was. It was beautiful, and thank you. I appreciate it very
Well,
much.
if I got to roll over and get a hold of my wife tonight, dude, it's your fault.
That's funny.
And
All right,
Thanks for coming
guys.
out, Fortech. I appreciate it, brother.
it
Yep.
didn't hurt to have all those American flags. Really didn't.
Oh yeah, definitely. All
Take
right,
care.
guys. I'm gonna catch you in a little bit because this thing's going out. So
Later.
All right,
Later,
see
buddy.
y'all later. Have a good one.
You
You
too.
too.
Oh, there's a shit. 10, 11.
I get what you're saying, Mike Hall, but it wouldn't hurt to ask.
Funky
What'd you
seemed
say?
like he was a little tired of working on his cars the other day.
We all go through that, though.
Yeah, I do. Today, my plan was to come home from work and put my engine on the chain so I could pull the oil pan off and do the balance shaft delete. What I
Wait.
did when I got home was not that.
Mike Hall, are you talking about Justin that painting the cars? I think you might be talking about Justin.
I didn't know Justin painted.
Which
I think he does, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, not for a living. Wait, did he say he pays? Oh, he does paint for a living, he said. Okay, maybe that's not him then. I don't know.
Well, Justin, Pink's Justin is the Funky's friend with the
Bumblebee box.
the yellowish fox body, and I think he's got a Cobra as well, a Termy.
Yeah, he's got three Mustangs.
Ford too. Or a 62 Chevy. Full
Yeah.
top.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So what I did when I came home, instead of doing my engine, was I went out to my trailer and I fixed the lock on it so I could lock it now. And then I started looking at what I could do to fix the front end and made a little video about it. And I've just got to go buy some stuff. So what I'm probably going to end up doing to fix it is I'm going to end up buying some plywood and not sheeting it in aluminum, rebuilding the whole thing, and just painting it white.
Hey, if it works.
It's what's going to have to happen. But I still have to get that damn toolbox open.
Gotcha, Mike.
I was pulling on those drawers today as hard as I could, and I could not open that son of a bitch. Couldn't break it. I'm getting weak.
It happens as we get older.
And maybe it was that whole I really don't want to break it thing in the back of my head. That was part of it. I know it was. The I don't want to break it thing.
We're
Yeah,
back up to 13 people here. Like for a while, we were hanging at 5, and then it went up, and now it's back up to 13. Jesus. But
Yeah.
I'll see. Now I just jinxed it. It's instantly going to go down to 9.
Yeah, and hold on, we got like
On
6
my
people
screen, it's only
commenting.
like 1. I don't know what you're talking about.
Say what?
No, I'm joking. It's 13.
Oh.
No, I was just gonna say we only have 6 people commenting, so we have some bushwhackers.
Oh, we
Yeah,
have a lot of
always
them.
have, you always have the bushwhackers. I have them in my stream.
Salty, are you out there watching?
Bushwhackers are packed deep tonight.
Here. And Ken, are you there, Ken?
Yeah. See, I'm guessing Ken. I'm guessing Pippin. I'm guessing Salty.
Cooler?
I know Miss
Yeah, Cooler.
tried to say hi earlier in Mob Stream.
Oh, DIY Misfit. He's in here. Okay. Thank you for identifying yourself, sir.
Yeah, just creeping.
He's like, I'm here. It's just creeping.
DIY
That's a-
Misfit. What's up, buddy?
That's an honest bushwhacker.
And
Oh,
Breezy's bike shop. What's
There
up?
you
What's
go.
up, Breezy?
Hey, Breezy. That's I think they came from Carmop's channel, if I'm not mistaken. Breezy's.
Yeah, Breezy.
Yeah.
Bushwhackers, the flares.
Well, I know earlier before I came on here when I was watching TV, I was setting up my live stream for Wednesday. So 7:30.
Must be LS swap people.
7:30.
There's Ken. He said he's listening and resting. See that?
Oh, see?
Hey, how's it
Little
going? Ken?
Salty's out there
Good to hear
somewhere.
from
Right?
you.
Salty's
My
out there
crystal-
somewhere. Where you at, Salty?
I
Yeah.
just want to say this, HPR, Ken.
Yeah.
My car still seems to be running fine. I've had no problems with it. And I cannot wait to get it on a track to find out what it can do.
Ken, call me when you get a chance, but I know you're busy. No hurry.
Ken, can you please remind Sublime to film his car on the dyno?
Please.
Oh, I will. I'm actually
You
gonna
had better.
I'm actually gonna go out of my way to try to make a video this time. So we'll see.
Even
Hey,
if you have to
HBR.
lean your phone up somewhere and just leave it on record and not hold it, do that at least.
I have to say that I don't think you have to worry about that because I'm pretty sure Ken will make a video of it.
Oh, I
I'm
know
not
he
worried that Ken's going to make a good video.
Hey, Ken, I just need to tell you one thing. Holly Hot Rod sent you a request on Instagram.
Who?
So that's my wife.
Sent who?
Holly Hot Rod to Ken.
No, it's to Ken. Okay.
Yeah, Instagram. Okay. So she needs you to accept that.
Okay.
I guess. That's what she just came out here to tell me.
I got one surprise for Ken on the recording of the video, and it involves Cooler. Cooler, I don't even know about it yet.
Oh, it's Holly Hot Rod, I guess. But just if you were wondering who that is, Ken, that's my wife.
Oh, by the way, Ken, that GT, I love that color, man. I love that color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a sharp looking car, man.
I still think it would look good with some black stripes on it.
What color was his? Because it's been a while since I saw the video and I don't remember.
It's a nice gray. I don't know the color code.
Yeah, it's almost like
it's what is that gray called?
It's like an iconic silver or something like that. I don't know if it's iconic.
Silver? Yeah, I think it's iconic.
I don't know if it's iconic or
ingot, right? It's the ingot silver replacement.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yep. Doesn't want to make the cool animation.
No, she does not. She has
iconic silver. Ken says
it is iconic. Okay.
She can barely use the internet, so
look at Mike Hall.
I taught her how to do whatever she can, and it's not much.
Mike Hall, I know you're used to stirring the pot, sir, but let's just keep it with cooking, okay?
Mike Hall's gonna paint the Coop school bus yellow at this rate.
I already told.
Oh, okay.
When is Ford takeover?
24th of June.
Yeah, 23rd, 24th.
Yeah, the prank Ken's gonna pull is that his appointment's gonna get pushed back to April 1st, so it can be an April Fool's.
So I got a question: is OBS for everything pre-2000?
No. Old body style is like the Lightning version of the F-150s, 97 back through 90.
So anything
92 when they changed over.
Anything before the early 2000s remodels,
right?
Okay.
And the GM OBS is like 87 through 98.
I don't care about GM.
No, I like those OBS trucks. I had a 95. It was a good one.
I loved all my old Chevy trucks, but all of them were like, well, I had an 07 too, which I really liked, but I preferred the body styles on the older ones.
No doubt.
I liked my 79 a lot, and I really wish I still had it because it was a 4-wheel drive. You know,
bullnose truck from 19
cab, short bed, lifted with a 350 in it. The thing was a badass.
Oh, bullnose! So stupid fast. The bullnose trucks was from 1980 to 1986.
Yeah,
I love those trucks.
I do like the 80-86 bullnose.
Would you like to see the one that I built?
Yes, I would.
I would as well.
So this is my 95 Cobra that I had on the back of it. And I had the trailer, and I built the truck. My uncle painted the truck and the trailer for me. Full screen, Sublime.
Already ahead of you.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
That is
I
do like that. Oh,
that's a baby Bigfoot. That's gorgeous.
It is. That
was back in 19. That truck had a 6-cylinder in it. I took it out, did all the wiring and everything like that, and put a 3-2-1 in it, all fuel injection and everything. I mean, that truck would pull anything.
That's a badass. I'm sorry. Those wheels on that just bring back so many memories.
And that was my 95 Cobra on the back there.
So That's the one you had before the 04 Mach 1, Gary?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a nice truck. I'm sorry. That is a great truck.
But I got that truck out of the junkyard. I did the bed, the cab, the door. I did everything on that truck. That truck, like I said, it was a 6-cylinder. I took it out, put a 3-fuel Windsor, everything in it. So
Like
I love
what
that truck.
Jimmy said back then, the 35s on were monster tires back then. They were 35s were huge back in the day.
Huge.
Nowadays,
Hey, Gary, imagine pulling into Ford Takeover with that truck.
Listen, I wish I still had it. Matter of fact, I'd like to build another one.
Oh,
And so I was seriously thinking, because there's one out in Jackson, it's for sale. And I was seriously thinking about buying it. But I was serious when I do it, though, I was thinking maybe do a diesel instead of a gas engine.
really?
That'd be cool.
Gary, that 95 Cobra, was the original engine in that car?
Yeah, it was all
Okay.
original.
Did you ever have any problems with the timing chain tensioners in that car?
Never.
How many miles did the car get to before you got rid of it?
I think I had about 25,000 on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Now, listen. That right there was yes, I do miss that truck, Mike. That car right there, that was the last of the 5.0s.
94,
Yeah,
5.
It was.
Oh, it was. That's right.
The last of the 5.0s.
That didn't
My
have the
96 was the 4.6.
Yeah, that was push rod, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that truck right there. I missed that truck.
that is actually probably one of my favorite body style Ford
Hey,
trucks.
Ken, look at that picture if
Agreed.
you're not looking.
I love that truck. I owned one of those and I loved it. I had a 90. My last Ford F-150 was a 95.
Regulators.
Mount up.
Oh, yes.
And my last one was I love that truck, my 95, but I would have rather had one of those.
One of these days, somebody who has no fucking idea what that regulators mount up thing is going to be like, what the hell are you guys talking about?
Well, I think you're talking about Young Guns myself, but
No. When I say
I
regulators,
know what
and he
you're
says mount
talking
up.
about, but I'm
Yeah,
just
okay.
saying, when I hear that, I'm thinking Young Guns.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's actually funny, Sublime. The other day, I was pulling the window regulators out of my parts car, and I actually said that to myself.
Regulators.
You're like, this thing's got me so pissed off. I'm about to say the word regulators.
Well, there was a car group up here. That's what they called themselves, was regulators.
Oh my god,
That's pretty sweet. That's a good name.
yeah, it is.
Personally, the only name I like better than that is Wolverines.
No. Warriors, come out to play.
No, I'm a Red Dawn. I loved Red Dawn, the original Wolverines.
What was the name of the car club in American Graffiti?
Oh god,
They were called the Road. No, not the Road Runners.
Stupid Fast will be the one to know that.
God, what were they called?
It's bugging me. Someone has to know this.
Here's a question for you.
Oh man.
In the movie The Outsiders, what was the name of the yuppie guys that drove that 64 Ford Mustang? What were they called?
Greasers.
No, the Greasers were the other guys. What were the other ones that drove the Mustang?
The Squares.
Oh.
No,
they had a name. Shit.
Oh, I'm thinking of Squares. I'm thinking of Crybaby. Sorry.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
The name of the car club in American Graffiti.
Yeah.
Started with an R, man.
And then the other one in the Outsiders was the Socias.
Socias.
Yeah.
The Socia.
The
You know,
Socias.
the socialites were the Socias. Yeah.
Pony Boy.
American Graffiti.
Stay gold, Pony Boy.
I love that movie. American Graffiti, man. That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was.
So
Suzanne Summers was a 10 out of 10 as the T-Bird chick.
Yeah.
American Graffiti.
But I will say that The Outsiders was probably one of the better movies I watched growing up.
Dude, there's a lot of good actors in that movie. Well, a lot of decent actors in that movie.
Mike's got it.
I'm not going to go out and say that Ralph Macchio was an award-winning actor, though.
No,
The Pharaohs. The Pharaohs.
The Pharaohs. Thank you.
Pharaohs.
Pharaohs.
Like FERRO?
No, PH.
ARAOHS.
Like an Egyptian pharaoh.
Like the Egyptian pharaoh.
Oh, okay.
And they have a car club over here called the Pharaohs too.
Like Mike called the pussies.
Somebody's on Google right now.
You ever heard that car club, the pussies? They stink.
That's because
Smell like
they're
fish, they
both
do.
unwashed.
So a blind man walks by a fish market and says, "Whoo, good morning, ladies."
Oh, you better be careful or they're going to Tiger Woods you.
Jack and Jill went up the hill each with $1.25.
Jill came down with $2.50.
Oh. Little boy Blue. He needed the money. Whoa.
Little Miss Tuffet sat on a muffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider and sat down beside it and said, "Hey, bitch, what's in the bowl?"
Was it hey, bitch, or was it hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?
I think you're right, Pinks.
Can't ever remember which one it was.
No, I think you're right.
Clogging up on me. Oh no!
What?
We're almost at the point of this bowl clogging up on me, and these things are a nightmare to clean.
Oh well, it's time to get a new bowl.
Yeah, exactly. The fucking disposable. All right, where's my freaking juice here?
Soak it in vinegar overnight. It'll be brand new in the morning.
In vinegar?
Yep. White vinegar.
White vinegar will clean that sucker right out.
Really?
Dude,
you won't even have to scrub.
It'll eat what's in
You
there.
see what it did to my gas tank on my Yamaha, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say what?
It cleaned that gas tank. And that thing was full of rust.
You're talking apple
yeah.
cider vinegar, right?
Okay.
You doing apple cider vinegar or just white vinegar?
White vinegar.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh. What time is it, anyways?
It is
11:30 my time.
Jeez, it feels much later.
It does because I have to work in the morning.
I still can't believe YouTube fucking took one of my streams down, dude. What a bunch of bitches, man.
I know, aren't they?
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go so I can go to bed because I got to get up in the morning, guys.
Hey,
All
Gary.
right, Gary.
All right, Gary, give me a call tomorrow after work.
All right, brother. Thanks.
No problem.
Very good.
So, yeah, YouTube's a son of a bitch. I've had them warn me and take a video down before too. My video, luckily, was just music in the background, and I was able to fix it. And it's because at the time I was using the Sony software that came with the camera I used, and it was their music on there. And I thought because they put it on there, it was free to use music. Apparently, I was wrong. So I took it down, redid it, which lost all my views, and it actually had a lot of views. And that was that was my header video, the first one. And when I put it back up, it never got views like it did before. So it doesn't have half. I don't think it has half as many as the second part of the video does.
Yeah, no, that happened to me when I first started my channel. I was using the so-called copyright-free music that came with my video editor.
Yeah.
And then I would get copyright striked every time. So now I just use YouTube library music.
That happened to Carmob a couple times. I can remember too.
I use Epidemic now if I use any music.
Oh, okay.
I pay for it though, so I pay.
Okay, so it gives you a right to use their library or whatever.
I pay for a subscription to Epidemic Music in it, and they have so much music.
That's cool.
And in fact, one of the things I do for like when I do fast forward or when I speed it up to 5 times to 8 times the speed, that time lapse.
Fox, they're labeling it medical misinformation.
So when I'm doing time lapse, I use one of the songs that Cletus uses, but I used it before he did. Now everybody thinks of it as his. It's Tennessee something. I can't remember. It's like Tennessee something is the name of the song, and I've had it for a long time, and it's like one of my favorite songs to listen to. Just
Oh,
and
cool.
it's instrumental, and it's just really cool to listen to. And so I was using it, and then he started using it, and now everybody thinks I stole it from him. Because I got comments like that. And I'm like, no, that's Epidemic Music. You got it probably the same place I did.
Yeah, you always get stupid people in comments, though.
Oh,
It is what it is.
They don't bother me. I don't even respond to them. I'm just saying.
No, I hear you though.
Like
So I had Ken.
respond to my video the other day about my second video. He was like, I was about to buy those springs, but then you didn't show how well they worked. I'm like, well, I only had
I saw that comment. I saw that comment.
It was just short. I ran out of time. I couldn't show how well they worked.
Well, not just that. You weren't being paid to do a commercial. You're just showing what you're doing on your car. You're not a
I think
salesman.
he was just being a troll smartass too. So
Yeah,
but I'll answer people like that real quick. Like, hey, they work great. I mean, they don't work as well as I'd like. They need to have more spring tension to them. I need them to be about twice as strong as they are.
So I ordered that the textured black coolant over cover for the coolant tank for the overflow.
Thank God
cool.
that you did something about that ugly thing.
I'm gonna have Ken slap that on while we're doing the other stuff. And I guess supposedly it's one that's got the you can still see the level marker on the side.
What you should have done is just gone to Mishimoto and spent the money and bought the one that replaces it.
The actual thing.
know.
Like
Hey,
I did
Sublime.
in both my cars because they look better.
Yeah.
Hey, Sublime, that cover you bought, is that down at Ken's or do you have that?
No, I had Ken order it from Lethal. I found it on Lethal and I sent Ken the link.
It's the black one, right? So it looks like the ones that came and everything up to 2014.
I think. I don't know. Basically, it just makes it look like the rest of the OEM plastic underneath the hood.
Yeah, so it's the textured black that looks like everything up to 2014 when they stopped doing it and just left them milk jugged. I couldn't stand them. They're the ugliest thing in my engine bay.
Oh, yeah.
Is the milk jug.
Yeah.
Expansion tank. And I replaced mine. I replaced my wife's. I couldn't stand them. She got. I think I got a black one in hers. Ended up with the silver one in mine because the black one I originally ordered had a bad. When I put it in, had a bad machining. So when you couldn't tighten the lid down on it, it wouldn't go because it was machined off. So they sent me another one, but all they had was silver. So I took that. But if you've seen mine, it's now blue. I painted it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Most kind of matched my car. It's kind of a metallic blue, Rust-Oleum type deal.
Nice.
Took me about 10 coats to get it looking like it is.
Did you get that on the paint chart at Advance Auto, did you?
You know it.
I shit you not. I was at the auto parts store the other day, and they have those like color match whatever spray cans, and they actually have the right Calypso, bright medium Calypso metallic paint code in the can for $7.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna buy those and use them for touch-ups or maybe some of the parts under the hood. I might paint Calypso as well.
Not here in the U.S. You won't find that. At least nowhere near me.
Well, because basically they're selling it as it's like old Ford codes from the 90s and stuff. Like they don't update it. It's
one of those stock up while you can thing because it may not be around much longer.
Right, exactly. At that price, I'm gonna buy a few cans for sure.
In some countries, like Australia, you can just go to an auto parts store and have them mix your paint and put it in a spray can for you.
Yeah, I actually have a place not too far from me that'll do that.
But they
do that here
everywhere. And I'm like, oh God, I wish they did because I can't. So the paint code for my Mustang, I can't find. Duplicolor doesn't make it, but they make the paint code for my Focus, which is very similar, but not the same. And
right.
On my Mustang, like in little spots, like on the mirror and stuff, and you couldn't really tell unless you got up to it and looked at it directly, but it's still not the same paint.
Because here you can go get a can based on your color code, or you can do what I do, and the auto parts store where I go, they have a scanner. I just take a gas cap off the vehicle. They scan the gas cap, and it's pretty much a perfect match.
What's the name of the place you go to?
Well, it's our local CarQuest, but they have a paint section.
But it's a CarQuest, right?
It is a CarQuest, yes.
And almost all CarQuests I know of have shut down.
Conquest.
CarQuest. CarQuest. My mouth is
Conquest.
right now. Leave me alone.
Because up here we don't have Advance or O'Reilly's. Like we have Napa, we have Auto Parts Plus, we have CarQuest, we have like the local Canadian only ones.
We used to have CarQuest, but we have around here we have AutoZone, O'Reilly's, and there's a couple that are advanced, and I think I've seen 1 or 2 Napas here. Just like in Washington.
I don't go to Napa though. Everything's overpriced.
Exactly. But you know what? The one thing about the Napas are where I used to go, the Napa might have been overpriced, but everybody who worked in that store knew exactly what they were talking about when it came to cars.
That's worth a lot of money right there.
Whereas none of the other car companies or car stores had anybody that knew anything about what they were selling. You know, I need some generic part, make and model.
Yeah.
I need an air freshener. What year is your car?
Yeah, exactly. We just lost Jamie, I think. She didn't even said hi. She left.
Yeah. Wait, who? What?
Who we lose?
Jamie was in there. She left.
Oh boy. Oh man. Yeah. I need a valve stem cover. Make a model.
Yeah, pretty much.
Make a model. It's a Schrader valve. I just need a valve stem cover.
I once went to an auto parts store and I asked the guy, I said, "Do you guys sell differential covers?" And he literally looked at me and said, "What's a differential?" Because it was at
hit yourself.
It was at one of those. It was at one of those big box stores, and you know this kid. He was a teenage kid. He was hired probably 2 weeks ago, and probably did his training in the plumbing section, and then they put him in automotive.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Is that a Chevy Mustang? Is that a Chevy Mustang? Yeah, it's a Chevy Mustang, jackass. Look it up.
Sad thing is, if you look up Chevy Mustangs, you're just going to find LS swaps.
Yeah, but I'm like, you could tell some of these guys that, and they'd be like, "Well, I can't find the Mustang under Chevy." I'm like, "Well, you're just not looking hard enough." Sometimes when I get pissed off, I can do stuff like that to them because they're so idiotic. But I miss my old store. About a year before I moved, when we still had the good workers there that knew about cars, and I wouldn't have to ask them anything. I'd tell them what I needed, and they'd just find it for me. If it was something simple, like I need some, fuel hose, they'd be like, "What size?" They wouldn't ask me anything else other than what size, because it's behind the counter, and they cut it for you to length.
Right.
And but then they fired all those guys. They got rid of them because they cost too much money. They got paid more than minimum wage, so they got rid of every one of them. And then for the last year or so at my old house, I couldn't go to a parts store and ask them any questions about anything without being asked, "Your model, what car?" I'm like, "Don't be a dumbass. It doesn't matter what car. It's a generic part."
Yeah, heaven forbid you have something that's slightly Frankenstein and you got to walk in and be, "Well, the drivetrain's out of this, but the body's this."
Oh,
and
well, try my 83.5 Volkswagen Scirocco, which meant that everything running gear was 84, everything body was 83.
Man, them Scirocco's were cool cars.
Computers had no idea about that, so I got a lot of bad parts.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
I missed that Scirocco. That was one of my favorites. A Wolfsburg edition, 83.5 Scirocco.
Yeah, those are cool cars. And you never see them anymore.
It was one of my favorite cars, and had I known the guy I sold it to was selling it, I would have bought it back because he sold it for what I sold it for after years. But he had when he first bought it, did so much work to it. The thing was in perfect shape. It just needed the interior redone and some body work.
I put my I changed my avatar. Yes.
Nice.
That's cool.
There.
I've had one of those before.
I have two.
Not a Super Duty, but it was an OBS.
Yeah, I have a 250 and a 450.
Is that you in the picture? It's hard to tell. It's so small.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend took that.
You're looking a little blurry.
Speaking of
No, that's
speaking of
me. I've
cool
been drinking. Never mind.
speaking of cool Volkswagens, the Scirocco they still make in Europe is a bad looking little car. I like that car.
It is, but I'm not a fan of the new Scirocco. I like the Type 1s and the early Type 2s.
I also like the Corrados.
The Corrados were okay, but it wasn't a Scirocco. I like the early Corrados. The V6 or the W6 Corrado was really nice.
I successfully almost overloaded my 450 OBS.
Oh well, what's its max rating though?
26. It's a 93.
Jesus, that's so low compared to the new ones.
Yeah, it's an IDI, but it's got a 10 speed. Well, it's a 5 split, so
I do like the IDI. That IDI is one damn good engine.
It's I was supposed to go to Texas and go fire it up this weekend, but I didn't make it. My turbo decided it was a little hungry and decided to snack on my air filter, so I only
Your air filter got sucked into your turbo?
Yeah, and I don't know why I'm laughing, but
did it damage the turbo?
No.
Just ate the air filter.
and it shot a donut shaped plume of smoke, and it was such a perfect looking donut.
Oh, and Mike Hall, you have one advantage being on the road all the time. You can find a parts store that's anywhere along your regular run, and you can like get your parts while you're on the run. If you find a place that's part of your regular travels, and you like the people there and they have good prices, sometimes that's worth it when you can do that.
Turbo said, hungry feed.
Yes,
Seymour.
Yes, Ken, that is a shitty farm truck in my avatar.
That is not a shitty farm truck. That's an awesome farm truck.
Plus the fact that he travels, he could probably have the advantage of, if he can't find something at a place close to buy him, he might be able to find it in another state that he's traveling,
Not just that, I'm sure he passes by a Summit Racing or an LMR from time to time or any of those places.
Yeah.
Maybe not. You never know. Depends on your route.
That's true.
The Summit's very, very, there's only a couple of Summits. There's like two, right? Virginia and Atlanta.
There's Summit in Arlington, Texas, because that's the one I go to.
Oh, is there one in Texas?
Yeah, that's the big one that I go to a lot. I'm actually gonna get the fuel system parts because I have to drop the front tank of the white truck, the OBS, and replace the sending unit, because what's happening is the check valve is stuck. So if I'm using the rear tank, the return line goes back to the front tank. If the front tank's full, then it gets interesting, as I found out the other week.
It doesn't go back to the tank you're using?
No, it just got interesting, and I'm like, well, not just replaced the fuel pump in the front tank, but I didn't replace the sender. I just spliced in the new Walboro fuel pump, or no, it was Delphi. And then now it's returning back to the front tank, and I'm like, well, I could just run the front tank down a half and then switch to the rear tank. And by the time I'm done with the rear tank, I should have 3/4 of fuel in the front tank and just switch to it. Because the pump is good. It's just the check valve is stuck in the sender.
Right.
But if I drop that tank again and replace those lines, I'm going to go with hand fittings instead of the push to leak.
Yeah, the push to leak?
Yeah.
Yeah, so my last F-150, that 9095, had the front tank that didn't work. So I had to use everything out of the rear tank. Couldn't use the front tank at all.
The front tank is actually brand new, because when I got the new fuel pump, I was like, the fuel tank was only $100. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do a whole new fuel tank, pump, and play it all safe, and I've been running that tank for like almost a year now.
Nice.
Oh, MJI wasn't talking about your truck, Jamie. He was talking about the farm truck on Street Outlaws.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I know about that one too. It's got like what, a 572 or a 632 in it, some like massive.
It's a 572 with all the nitrous you can put in an engine.
Yeah.
But I need more nitrous.
That thing's probably got a freaking 600 shot.
And not just that, that thing hooks at all times.
Yeah.
I want to.
Oh, let's see. It's 10:45. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, guys.
All right, buddy.
All right, Pinks, you have yourself a good night, brother.
You guys take it easy. Talk to you later.
Bye, bye.
I want to put a roller 427 small block in the white OBS. That, I think that would be fun.
That would be pretty sick.
But then I would have to. But I would convert it to math.
Okay, yeah.
I know the transmission can hold it. I did.
I got my.
Change out the torque converter. I put a shift kit and a valve body and a deep pan into it. It's an E4OD.
Oh, MJI says it's a 632 with 2 shots of nitrous.
That sounds right. Sounds right.
It's crazy because they make him, in the later seasons, they made him seem so slow on the show that he couldn't even be on the list, but he can still outrun Lambos and shit with a full weight farm truck. It's still pretty impressive. I don't care what anyone says.
Still drive that farm truck in town and like haul stuff, and I know he does. I've seen like some of the videos where people post like, I saw a farm truck in the middle of Butt Sling, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they can get away with a lot in Oklahoma. They can drive full-on race cars on the street. I couldn't get away with that for 2 blocks here.
That's how it is in Florida.
Oh, good.
Or Texas. I mean, Texas is pretty lenient for the most part. I've never had any issues driving any like rock crawlers on the road or like super wide Jeeps and
Yeah, I was going to say when farm trucks stopped being able to compete for the list was pretty much when their cars, the other guys' cars, were basically converting to frickin',
Pro mods. Yeah.
They're almost touching into that funny car realm.
Well, it's nothing but stock steel roof and quarters.
Yeah. Yep.
But I can appreciate the fact that they do still look like the cars they're supposed to look like.
Yeah.
But I don't know, this season they went back to small tires, and it's pretty interesting, even though those cars aren't too far off from the way the cars were in the first seasons, which is still race car. Like, they're race cars. They can drive them on the street, but they're still fucking race cars.
It's just like Jeeping. Like, every time these tires are getting bigger, they're getting like, I mean, we're into the mid 40 size of tires, and for DOT approved, they're putting like gigantic axles that are like Dana 70s with special 60K size shave with Dana 70s shaved ring gears, and like it's just, and then they're doing like full out rear steer, full hydro. People, there's a company in I think it's either in Connecticut or Pennsylvania that came out with a good return to center patented steering. They're called Radial Dynamics. And it's full hydro steering, return to center, so you don't have the mechanical linkage, so you can center your axle wherever you want. Go down the road as long as you got your caster set to like 7.5, which that's my personal liking. And it's just crazy what people are doing.
But that's every kind of motorsport. Like, I competitively was a demolition derby driver for 12 years. And when I started, it was good fun builds. And in the last few years, guys were putting $10,000 Baldwin racing engines in these cars. And it was getting to the point where I wasn't going to put $6,000 into a fucking derby car for 10 minutes.
I'm still running like Ford 9-inch mechanical brakes, old I'm still like old school. I mean, my steering ram is from a forklift, but
Hey.
I'm still running leaf springs. I don't even have the big king coilovers with like the proper like compression and rebound ratio. You get in my Jeep and then you get in a coilover Jeep and go on the trail. It's a very different feel. I don't even have an automatic, and like when I go four wheeling, it's just like I'm done with that. I've moved on to diesel work. I'm building diesels now. I'll still play around with the whole Jeeping, but I got my CJ to a point. Like I don't want to go any further because then it's going to turn out into a buggy. Then I won't have fun with it, and it'll get less streetable. Right now, it's barely streetable.
I hear you on that. And barbecue Mike, that sounds pretty cool.
Oh, Sandrags.
Yeah, we do it on ice up here, but
I'm working on this tune for this Cummins right now, and failing miserably because I keep finding the limits and dropping off, and like. But I'm working with somebody in Canada. It's kind of helping me.
Canadians, I hear they're assholes.
Wow, they're the only ones that know how to tune a diesel.
No, I'm just teasing. I'm Canadian. But hey, Stupid Fast, you have a good night, sir.
When I went up there, like, it was like opened my eyes to like the diesel world. Like, man, you all do it a lot better than a lot of people.
Oh, there's a lot more hopped up trucks up here than there are hopped up muscle cars.
Brailsford, how long have you been in those bushes? Did you just come in, or you been in there for a while?
Hey, Brailsford.
So he's in and he's out. Just wanted to say hey, everyone.
I'm here easy.
All right, Bush Carver, you need your sleep.
So
Brailsford, how was the camping trip if you're still in here?
Oh yeah.
And don't tell me wait for the video.
You have to be patient, Matt.
Oh my God. He could at least say it was nice, or it was a nightmare, or something. At least say something to put us in suspense.
At least you had a really nice ride to tow the camper. I dove into this full-time RVing thing in the middle of winter in North Alabama. Believe it or not, it does get cold overnight, but apparently it's going to be like 85 this week sometime.
Yeah, that hot to cold will get you.
But I invested in a heated water line, and when I busted my first hose and pipe, I was like, nope. No, when I went up into Canada from Texas, I went from like 95 to like 5.
Sounds about right. As you're driving, you can literally feel it get colder every time you stop for fuel.
I flew.
You flew, okay.
I only drove the one time to Canada, but I flew. Because I'm normally from Pennsylvania, so it's only like it's not far.
Right.
I went up to Niagara Falls, went on the Canadian side in April.
Oh, cool. I was not too far from there last weekend.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I think there's some policies that are a little backwards, but
There's no. There's a ton of policies that are backwards. It'd be a great country if it wasn't for the politicians and the government, but I'm sure that's not unique in the world.
I wasn't going to say it like that, but
oh no, call it what it is. I mean, our prime minister's the biggest vagina I've ever met in my life.
I think he's Fidel Castro's kid still, but that's just me.
Yeah, we call him Trudolph.
Yeah. No, I won't talk about that. um,
Yeah, we don't want Sublime getting flagged now.
no.
Wait, I was zoning on the TV there for a second. What did I miss?
We were just shit talking Canadian policy.
Oh,
No, but they do have some of the best tuners in the diesel industry in Canada. I swear.
Oh, and I believe it because I live in such a small town. There's no bank, there's no nothing, but we have a diesel performance shop.
Is it,
Priorities.
yeah, priorities, exactly.
well, they like it's like they live like diesel is just it's bigger up there. Moves a lot more stuff. Well, I mean, moves a lot more stuff in the States, but diesel and performance industry is huge up there because they can be. They don't have the governing laws of the EPA down like they do down here.
And a lot of it, Jamie, the reason why there's so much performance diesel up here is all the guys like me that are Mustang guys, our cars are always parked because we can only drive them 3 months out of the year. At least the guys that hop up their diesels can enjoy them year round.
Yeah.
This is true. I'm working on. So I got cat filters done in mine. I want to do a fast system in my IDI diesel. So
Yeah, the diesel shop over here is a fast retailer.
I did the cat filters on mine. I did head studs. I'm building up the confidence to go into the transmission next to do the valve body shift kit, and then I'm going to take the solenoid because the solenoid with the transmission and the coding of the computer, it's all matched. You got to take the solenoid, put it the old TCC solenoid, lock it up or put it into the new valve body. Then you got to do a quick learn on the transmission so you can, yeah. That, or I can just go and get a drop-in tuneless transmission and be done with it and do boosted launches and whatever I want with the built input shaft and everything. That sounds like the more fun. That sounds like
in a few minutes.
But then
what's that?
So I'm probably going to kill it in a few minutes.
I hear you. Calling it an early night.
Yeah, I got up a little early today. Actually, I actually worked today a couple hours.
What were you doing? Estimates?
No, a couple touch-ups.
Oh, shit! Yeah, it's warm enough, I guess.
Yeah, it was 50 here today.
So I guess you start.
70.
Oh wow! So Sublime, when do you start up where the weather's to the point where you're pretty much working every day?
Usually somewhere in March.
Oh, so you're really coming to the end of it now.
Yeah, it was somewhere mid-March, late March, sometimes early April, depending on how long the bad weather sticks around.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, at least you get to get your car taken care of first.
Exactly. That's why I did this. So I didn't have to take off any time to do it.
Oh, man, I can't wait to see what difference that makes.
Yeah.
So all the live streams will change in the spring, summer, and fall time?
Say what?
So all the long live streams will go away in the spring, summer, and fall?
Yes, definitely.
Just not on the weekends.
Yeah, the only ones. Yeah, mine would only be able to be a Saturday. That would probably be it. Or if it's a day where it's going to rain and I know I'm not going to work the next day, which those do happen. Yeah.
Well, yeah, in the summer and in my trade too, there's no time to be up late. I can slack off in the winter when it's not snowing.
I don't know why my work sent me to Canada in the wintertime. That was rude.
That's cruel.
I'm like, it's 80. It was like, yeah, it was in the 80s or 90s. Yeah, it was 90 in Devine, Texas. And they're like, hey, we need you to go to Canada. I'm like, interesting, because they were either going to send me to the Philippines or Canada, and I chose Canada over the Philippines
I would have made that same choice.
because there's a reason why. It's a long story, but I almost got arrested in the Philippines, but that's for a whole nother conversation.
Mhm.
I'm like, I don't want to go there again.
All right, guys. I'm gonna probably shut her down.
Well, all right, Matt. Well, thank you for having me up, brother. You get yourself a good night's sleep, and we'll catch each other tomorrow.
All right, brother. Take care, Mark.
Sounds good.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Take care. Good stream. I'll be around.
Bye, Jamie. Bye, Zach.
All right, later, guys. MGI, Street Fox, Mike, Barbecue Mike. Those are the three that I know that are pretty much in here. Everybody else, have a good night. And we'll catch you later. Do a DIY. Thanks for hanging in there, brother. Have a good one. You too, DIY. Wanted to wake you up. All right, later, Mike.